Learned that Alexander does have a heart.
When we last left
I wouldn't
off,
fit.
Yeah, it's just not in my body.
the party, the planet crash landed on the party. Um,
Oh! Oh no!
Excuse. That
sorry,
room excuse
what?
if I ever crash land.
I don't remember what I named this planet. It doesn't matter. It is
Wait,
basically.
I know.
Oh,
I know. It's,
you have notes.
See what raises his hand.
Okay, so you just called it Old West World.
I remember giving it a name like Varmint or something.
Varmint, I see. That makes more sense, probably.
It
I
was
have
something like that. I don't remember what it was.
I just have down Old West World, grassland town. So, you know. that's
It is
what
not a desert planet. It is a Dust Bowl planet. So there are large prairies, sprawling hills, scrub grass for the most part. Think of like Arizona as opposed to like the Mojave. Yes.
Yes.
Grand Canyon-esque type of just exceedingly large rock sculptures and whatnot. Anywho, as you guys were coming in, a device reached out in an attempt to grapple onto your planet, but with an evasive maneuver, you managed to slip away, but not without losing one of your thrusters. So for now, you guys are planet bound. You are able to move around, and you are able to come and go as you please, and basically do whatever you want. But if you want to find a way off this planet, you have to make your way back to those mountains to either confront the person who attempted to steal your engines from you, and make them make some engines for you. But you get the idea that if they're trying to steal someone else's engines, they don't have any way of escaping this planet themselves. But they are the only person that you know of that has advanced technology, as the rest of this planet is basically remnants.
Remnant from the ashes.
Yes. Ryan, take an egg point.
Even in this campaign.
Egg.
Egg.
What's the exchange rate for egg points and fusion points?
One.
Oh, okay.
1. Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. Fun. What was I saying?
I'm just kidding. I'm
Yes,
keeping the egg
there are
point.
like spots and places around where people have either crash landed on this planet or come to it because they know that it's a nothing world and have basically left their trash here. So there are people that have, made homes in like junk of like a left behind ship or, some other kind of strange device, which I won't get into the specifics of until you explore, but that is definitely a thing. Currently, you are in Thornhill, which is a small town just beneath a large spire of this reddish rock that you're not sure what it is and why it grows in such strange ways. But your friend Allbark is sitting atop the spire, keeping an eye out on those kami ghosts up in the mountains. And you guys are free to roam as you please. The current events that have transpired is that when you first arrived, you found out that the flea man who invited you to this planet asking for your help is nothing more than a miscreant and an invasive species, so you just straight up decided to kill him. So he's dead.
No one will miss him.
Damn.
The quest giver is no more. You guys have no motive to be on this planet anymore.
Quest failed, and then it just comes up in that, Fallout New Vegas fashion.
Victory.
Yeah.
Victory.
100% casualties. Victory.
We are the
Casual
We're
Skaven W.
Look, we're completionists, okay?
If you guys would like to, you could investigate the town. There are people that need help. There is the constant issue of the raiders coming and going. And yes, think of like Fallout raiders. there is the scary, abandoned, haunted church, which, well, there is much to be discovered down below. But there, in addition to that, there are some people in this town that have some side quests. But there is also the Ponderosa, which is a large hotel that has been positioned in. And again, most of these houses are ramshackle, made out of like wood and, you know, sheets of metal. Not even like levels of Fallout or even I don't remember what it is, but this town is impoverished, barely surviving. And then there is this one, you know, glorious hotel that is like 7 stories tall, and it's just like advertising for, you know, travelers to come through here. And this is just kind of a established town that takes care of their own and doesn't really appreciate them encroaching in. So there is that kind of issue there, but whether or not you want to get involved is entirely up to you. Other than that, if you guys would like to move on, there is the Stripe up northward, which is where more of the booming business happens in this old abandoned town. A lot of betting and gambling and racing. If you guys are looking to make some money, you could head that direction. Or just head east towards the mountains. Other than that, does anyone have anything of interest that they want to ask about, say, or point out? All right, cool. Session's over.
No.
A full day has passed since you guys have been here, performing various activities and investigating different things. Some of you have been training skills and whatnot, and have developed mastery over your abilities. Yes, I did steal that. Yeah. Silva has been driving their little cart thing around, getting good at that. Alexander has been investigating the church, and through the night, you guys have been hearing like scratching, and everyone's like really terrified to go outside. Just hearing the sounds of just like some beast clawing away down below. But in the end, as the sun rises, you can see this pathway that is laid out before you. And as this door is broken down, Alexander, the blood that was filling this chamber flows out into this hallway. It was basically dry and barren until you released the viscera that was trapped in this basement. What would you like to do now? What would you like to inform your companions of what you have discovered?
Yeah, I'm gonna hop on the radio.
Well, don't do that, because that'll crush it.
Shut up!
I don't know. I mean, the radio is pretty strong.
Yeah, the radio is pretty strong.
It killed the video star.
It can handle a 0.
Paimon, I'm gonna subtract 1 egg point because video killed the radio star.
Oh right, I knew I was thinking it wrong. I knew I was thinking it wrong. God,
You've succeeded, Paimon, in being an
I
idiot.
succeeded the wrong way.
Woman puncher.
You are an
God.
idiot. Ha 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 ha.
Is that what you say on the radio?
No.
Okay, then what do you tell your compatriots?
I've got some news.
Oh, what
Okay.
news do you have for us?
What's news? Blue?
He's not blue.
After digging for I don't know how long I've been down here. I've managed to. What the fuck is that noise?
You hear the sound of a
Is that
creature
Ryan?
behind you.
God damn it. My radio just like cuts off.
Well, guys, I don't think he has news anymore.
There's a goblin in the basement with you.
Can I just throw him to the clickers?
Okay. Both of you roll tough checks.
Oh my god.
Ryan, I'll give you a +2.
A +2?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh wait, you were being serious?
Yes.
Yep, go for it. You better win.
Oh, I didn't know Ryan was that
PvP.
way into it now. I thought you were
PvP.
No,
P.
I'm not. I'm just, this is a joke. This is a joke.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Do it.
man.
Cut to death.
Where's the rolling? Where does it happen? There it is.
Ryan,
Nice roll.
you've rolled in this channel before.
I have.
Never on purpose, but you've done it.
No, it's been on purpose.
Has it?
Yeah, by
That's
the fact
7.
that he purposely picked
Nice.
the wrong one.
All right, Hunter, what did you get?
I only got a 4.
Okay. Glorbo lunges from the shadows and attaches to your face.
Well, this makes me uncomfortable. And I'm just gonna attack him now. Get him off of me.
Has anyone
Gonna
seen
my claws.
Smiling Friends?
Yeah.
You know
Yes.
the tickle monster? And then he
Uh,
gets punched.
If you keep doing that, dude, I'm gonna punch you.
I told you, man. I told you I was gonna punch you.
That whole episode, God.
The weird Western goblin is still currently attached to your face.
Yeah, and I'm
Guys,
I'm
your
just
friend
using
is
my
under
claws to cut
attack in the
into his back.
basement. You guys should go investigate and assist him.
We all turn and look at each other like, he got something.
I can handle this.
Zero, you were probably stationed outside, and you can hear that there
Yeah,
it
you
is.
know what? I'll bust myself in.
Okay, you just
He's
trudge
busted.
down the stairs, or do you fall through the hole in the floor?
I fall through the hole.
All right, you you cause a displacement of the blood that was filled the basement, and it knocks over all of the zombies, and then you just see Alexander standing there with a creature attached to his face.
He's not even
I-
panicking or anything. He's just like standing there casually, just confused on what he's meant to do with this thing.
Before I fully stand up, I mutter, "Fear not." Why? And then I fully stand up with my hands on my hips, because I am here!
Oh, great.
All
He
right.
just
Go
watched
down
my.
a hole.
He just watched my. hero
Zero,
die
take a
game.
fusion point. That's right, a fusion point, not an egg point.
Oh, delicious.
The equilibrium's
yes.
thrown off.
I will use this to fuel my nuclear reactor later. Hang on, let me just...
You have one charge of Unibeam.
Yes, very good.
He is Iron Man.
He is Iron Man.
I just remember being able to launch the nuclear cores out of your power armor, and it was the stupidest thing ever.
Yes, that's what I do with the fusion points in this campaign now, I don't care.
They're his special moves.
Zero, you notice that there are some zombies down here, and they're starting to get back up. They're basically like skeletons, they're like husks, but they are not interested in you because you're not flesh.
Yeah, that's fair.
Glorbo is also a creature, so they're not interested in him. And Alexander is also
Do I
considered a
inflict
monster.
blindness when I'm latched to somebody's face?
Sure. Ryan, would you like to describe what is currently latched onto Alexander's face?
A freaking like goblin. That
Okay.
Looks like he just came out of the fucking dirt. Like he's like an absolute mess, with like a ratted like straw hat, like a raggedy straw hat, and it's just fucking latched on.
Is the hat your only clothes? Of course it is.
No, he's also got a fucking loincloth.
Okay, alright.
Oh, I thought we have overalls.
But yeah, Alexander, as you open this door and see the...
wearing overalls and a raggedy straw
Ah,
hat.
perfect. So, Hunter, as you open this doorway and see this, like, very long hallway that stretches to the horizon, that's just dark, you just hear, like, pitter-patters and then something leap at you from the void.
Just fucking...
Yeah, like a wet turkey going down the hallway. Yeah, I can't do it because my mic won't pick it up.
Alexander was currently just standing there, emotionless, as he was just attached to his face. He's just confused, if anything.
I'd like to think he didn't turn off the radio. We just all hear this.
Can you get this off of me?
Well, I can try. I take out. What do I have in my inventory that Glimbo would be interested in? Let's see. I take out the Allbark can.
Oh, okay.
Here, weird. Hello, weird goblin. Would you like this can if you get off my friend's face, please? It contains meth.
It contains meth.
He just fucking like launches off of his face, like freaking stepping, and snatches the can like straight out of your hand and just whizzes past.
I like to imagine that as you leap, there's not even like an arc to your jump. You just fly straight towards him.
Yes, it's just a straight line, and then you just hear fucking. And then you just it fades into the distance, and it just.
Oh, you just run back down the hallway? Okay.
Yep.
Follow that man. He stole my empty can.
Be careful, you can't.
Alexander's
Val,
just gonna be
Val,
like
you need to be
looking
careful,
around,
you
just
can't kill Death.
immensely confused from what the fuck just happened.
Y'all slowly hear from the radio. Is everything okay? Are y'all alright?
You're gonna kill Death. Stop it.
You got the like, medical attention, guys?
Guys, is everything alright down there? Do y'all need some help?
Oh my god,
No,
I'm
they're
crying.
good.
I'm crying. Oh my.
Where did y'all get meth from?
See, this is why you guys should
You
have me
should've known
voice
that.
I don't know,
NPCs
ask him.
more. This is why you guys should
that's-
have me voice NPCs more.
Yeah, I invite you in.
Thank you, I appreciate
Don't worry,
it. And
I-
I-
You should run a campaign. That would be hilarious.
I'm definitely gonna come up with some mince PCs for you for Soul Eater.
Oh my word. Oh, sorry, I'm crying. Oh my god.
If this was a
Dude,
traditional game where
nonsense.
we had more like spooky monster hunts, I would say that the haunt meter goes up by 1.
Freaking whimsical creature.
That was an encounter for sure.
Yeah, Val, even if you don't join it, take a soul point.
Hell yeah.
Take a Glorbo point.
A Glorbo point.
The globe
You know what? Hey, Death, can I put these points on Bao's sheet to potentially use for later?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
But just remember, you have 1 soul point, 1 egg point, 1 Globor point. And those are different from fusion points.
Yes.
You don't know how to use them yet, but they're different. Alright.
I get Glorbo points whenever I voice goofy ass NPCs.
Every single time I go, I get a Glorbo point.
But then I global him, Smorbo. Anyway.
Anyway.
Is everything alright down there, Zero, Alexander? What's
Yes,
going on?
everything is fine. I have fended off the weird goblin.
You literally threw a can down a hallway and it jumped after it.
What's up, Robin?
Yeah, what are y'all talking about?
Don't worry about it.
You could probably see his little
not
footprints
sure
on the
what just
floor or
happened.
something like that.
Pitter
I mean,
patter
I'm not
to
sure
it.
either. Y'all haven't really described it all that well.
I mean, from what we heard, it sounded terrifying.
Listen, it's far beyond your understanding. You wouldn't get to face a creature like that ever again.
we
I've
just
seen some
slowly hear it
pretty
come
weird
back.
stuff.
This is a creature far beyond your comprehension.
I am immensely confused.
Look, did you meet Cthulhu's grandson?
Yes.
I slowly
Wait,
take a
he's
swim and
real?
go,
We gotta get out of here.
Glorbo Dimmadome.
Yes. But you didn't hear it from me.
Call me a death metal band, because I'm disturbed.
I was not ready for that. Oh hey man.
dancing sun.
Oh yeah, this is one of my
You're the one that fucking
this is
did
my
it. What do you mean you?
this is my coworker
Howdy, welcome
from
in.
work.
Hello,
So
co-worker.
he's pretty cool.
It's pretty
Hello,
cute.
guy I don't know yet.
Yeah,
Hello,
no, so
future
This
enemy.
isn't the Thursday session, but
No. Future test subject.
we're
right.
just this is just one of the sessions that currently I think Sparrow Sparrow is the GM for.
Feel free to hang out.
Oh my god, he has a really good beard. Your beard is fantastic.
Yeah.
Almost said
Pretty
something
good.
really bad.
This
What, you-
is the
I was gonna say I like
by
his
the
hair,
way-
I like his beard, and I like his shirt. He's got that black on black on black.
Oh, for
Okay.
Oh my god.
God, you're the DM. You can't be saying.
If not the BM,
you're
then
not
who?
even black.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, man, it's a little hard to pick up the audio. Just a little bit.
It's a little glitchy. Oh, we're so distracted. That's fine. I mean,
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, just
We're
feel
the
free
new
to hang
biggest
out, listen
planet.
into this session. So
it's literally a deserted planet. Like, there's not much going on.
I voiced a fucking goblin that latched to somebody's face.
No, it's a goblin. Get it right.
A groblin, excuse me. Fucking. He's dying again.
What's Paimon doing?
Yeah, what are they doing? What are they up to?
Are you still hanging out with the kids? Like the child
Actually-
you are?
After getting bullied for a bit, he probably was like, "Man, these people are mean. I'm gonna go find an adult and hang out with them instead." Since he's just more used to adults now
Okay.
and exploring. I'm sorry. I'm just thrown off.
Me, kid.
I I was gonna do something, but I completely forgot after the.
Okay, we can come back to you. That's fine.
Thank you.
Someone's like, well, I don't have any time to babysit, but if you want to help me move these barrels around, then you can help with that.
Okay, sir.
You
Anything for
do
you.
nothing to assist them. You are not strong enough.
I'd like to think
Damn.
he's the one picking it up, but he makes me feel like I'm helping by holding it at the bottom.
Like, one person gets on either end of it, and then you stand underneath of it, hold your hands up, and pretend like you're helping.
Exactly.
Alright, what's Silva doing?
Probably just asking around the area, seeing if anyone has any useful info on the bandits.
How about your roll to investigate a mystery? And Alexander, if you would also like to investigate a mystery, you may. And if Zero wants to help, he may. Or Zero can roll to investigate a mystery.
I will also roll to actually no. I'll help out. I don't
Okay.
have a very good.
Oh, that's
I don't have a
true.
very good shot,
Your cool is very, very good.
I rolled
And you've got a
fail.
move for helping out.
Oh yeah, do it. Hang on.
I think your move just lets you help out
I got a 5.
without having to roll for it.
Ah, that's right.
Let me see. I do not have a move that lets me help out without rolling.
you did.
I don't have. No, I don't. You're
Okay.
thinking of. You're probably thinking of Never Again.
Maybe. I think that's protecting someone, you're right. Okay.
When I'm protecting someone, I don't have to roll. So,
Gotcha. Okay, that's what I'm thinking of. So just one dice then.
okay.
I got a
Yeah,
5.
My sharp and cool stat is the exact same thing. So
I will let you ask one question, Alexander.
I got a 6. So
You may also ask one
Oh
question.
no. Well, I'm helping out. So.
Oh. I will let you ask 2 questions then, Alexander. Normally helping out gives you another dice, but I'll let you succeed. And then Silva, what'd you get?
AX.
Alright, you may also ask one question.
My main question is like the general numbers of how many bandits there usually are when they come to town.
There is a group of 18 of them.
Alright.
I'll say
That ain't too
20-ish. Sorry, I don't know why I went so specific on like 18.
Look, that ain't too bad.
They are of legal age, these raiders.
No.
No!
6.
Oh no.
You can't kill children. Anyone who's played Fallout knows that.
No wonder I can't die.
You're obviously just not sighing hard enough.
That's why I'm immortal. That's why.
Alright, Paimon, you earned your egg point back. Good job.
Yeah!
What about Skull?
He has an adult form, that's why. He can still get murdered.
No, I tell you why Paimon cannot die. He's a courier with the Mojave Express.
Oh,
He's the cameraman. The cameraman never dies.
By the way, one of the side quests in this town is to deliver something to the Stripe, and it is a resupply of chips used for gambling.
Looks like you had an 18 carat run of bad luck.
I kind of
Tuesdays?
actually hope I get that mission. I would
Okay,
love
can I
to
eat them?
do the package.
When I was told about the strip, did they say about how far it was from here?
They refer to thing as like days of travel, but for you guys, you would literally just hop in your ship and just be there.
Probably be like an hour flight.
Yeah, basically. Oh no, he's back. Just
Oh,
whispering
no,
from the darkness.
He figured out there isn't no crow. He figured
He's
out
just
there's no
eating
meth in the can.
poker chips.
That's the wrong kind
This
of
is
chips.
just like a reoccurring kill, though we just don't realize it yet.
He's always watching.
When we leave the
Always
planet, it
watch.
sneaks on our ship.
No, Glorbo, those are the
Always
chips you eat.
Bucky.
Just to remember,
Always watching.
when you investigate a mystery, you can ask some questions, and one of the questions you can ask is, what sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? What is being concealed here?
What was it going to do? It was going to Glorbo you.
Who's going to Glorbo?
I don't know if that's a verb.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my goodness. Glorbo is just a mutant smurf.
Look, Glorbo is a verb, it's a noun, it's a pronoun, it's a present participle, it's a conjunction.
Ah, yes. I love having the pronouns galore and po.
Oh my goodness, is Glorbo just short for glorious bastard? Anywho, Alexander, what are your questions?
I'm not even sure what to ask now.
You are in the basement. Actually, I think you have asked some questions before, but I'll let you ask some more questions if you would like. To investigate either the basement, the zombies, the blood, the viscera, the piles of flesh, and the haunted hallway and Glorbo. If you're interested in asking anything about those things, you can ask 2 questions. If you want to know what can hurt it,
Like my
Just
least
answer the
interesting
whole
thing.
with Glorbo.
sorry, I was talking over you. What'd you say, Hunter?
What? No, I was just pretty much just saying Globo is probably like the least interesting thing that I could ask, so I'm gonna
Okay.
skip over Globo.
Fair enough.
What type of creature is it? A Glorbo. What can it do? It can glorb you.
It's a groblin. Everyone knows that.
It's Glorbin time.
What can I see in the mine shaft?
You can see a.
If you say a fucking Globo,
No,
I
no,
swear to
no.
God.
I mean, I have described it. It's basically concrete walls, which again is not technology that this planet has. It has a railway, which is also pretty advanced, but not too, out of the. It's closer, but still maybe a little bit advanced. And then there are stones that are embedded in the ceiling that glow, but they're so old that they're starting to flicker out and dim. And that's basically it. It's basically just a very plain hallway or trackway.
Can I hold on to my second question?
I mean, that was just me describing it. I wouldn't even say that used up a question. That was just me reminding you what it looks like, so... If you just want to hold on to your questions, you can, yeah. Or if you would like to phone a friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to them for now.
Okay.
Yeah, let me phone Globo real quick.
Alright, you have +2 holes, which you can either spend on checks to do anything in the hallway, or you can use them on questions. So, just remember that you can use hold for different things. What would you like to do now, Alexander?
So I'm just gonna look at Zero, look at the hallway. Well, we may as well take a look.
Yes. We might as well, right?
It looks like it goes on for miles.
We better start
We should
walking
probably
then.
let the others know.
I'll let you do that.
I'm back. Did anything happen?
And yeah.
As
I'll
you're
just
helping the
radio
person
group.
move the barrels, you notice a hole pop up from the ground, and you think like, oh, it's like an anthill, and then you see a creature crawl up from out of the ground and approach
Is it
you on all
fucking
fours.
Global?
It does have a straw hat and a loincloth.
Things going all over the place.
Wait, and he's mad because there was no
What is that kid from the Thornberries? Is that yeah, that thing
Yep.
that is approaching you, Paimon. What do you do?
God. I immediately start flying up, trying to get away from him.
Glorbo also starts flying up towards you.
He just starts T-posing towards you.
Just T-posing.
Yes.
Oh my god. Out of fear, I grab my flamethrower and shoot him.
Glorbo retreats back into the atmosphere for now.
Okay. Glorbo's blackened flesh, already scorned by the sun, does not burn, but he does flee. His loincloth flying off into the... Oh my goodness! You're crazy frog! Oh no. That was also an encounter I had planned.
Because Planet of Music. It was Crazy Frog and the Blue WD guys.
Oh, did you know that there was a Crazy Frog racing game
I didn't know.
I'd be
on
interested
the
in that.
MotW?
Does
Oh.
he still have his genitals?
Yes, I think so.
Wow, I'm
Probably-
surprised.
It's blocked by the cart though, so I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Wait, he has a cart? It's not like invisible? That
No.
don't make no sense. Although Sonic
Actually,
racing
no.
is a thing too, so.
Yeah.
Anywho. What's Faraday doing?
Oh yeah, right. I exist. Yeah, I think I'm probably just like helping around town, just seeing if anyone needs like stuff repaired or anything like that.
Okay. Let's see here. How about you roll me plus sharp?
Okay, I will.
Thank you.
One these.
That's such an aggressive thank you.
6.
Okay. Yeah, you do find that the saloon needs to get their water barrels refilled. And the only way that they can do that is up at the moisture farm on top of the spire. They've got a water collector that saps it from the atmosphere because it's difficult to do down here, but closer to do near the clouds, where it's cooler. But they're afraid to go up there because there's been some activity lately, and the kids that used to go up there have been scared away by some sort of creature. So they'd like you to go and deal with something, whatever the entity is there. Either manage to find the water barrels and bring them back, they need 3, or to possibly take care of whatever the obstruction is, and they'll give you a higher reward.
Have to deal with the obstruction.
If you get the water barrels, they'll give you 15 caps. But if you get rid of the obstruction, they'll give you 50.
I could probably handle it by myself. I'll deal with the obstruction one.
They warn you that it's not for the faint of heart.
I survived the plan and flying. I'll be fine.
Okay. Do you just start walking up the spire?
Yeah,
It will take you 3 hours.
fair enough.
Okay. Faraday just starts out by himself and doesn't tell anyone where he's going. Very good. I guess you guys have short-range communications. You can talk to each other.
It's just like Nightshade.
And he's gonna die like him too.
That brings me solace. But
Speaking of, how is our slimy friend
Alexander
doing?
just looks at Zero. What are you doing?
nothing.
Does Alexander and Zero just want to start walking down the hallway?
Oh, I thought we were.
Yeah, they're
already.
just walking.
Oh, okay.
And then all of a sudden, Zero went, put a.
Zero's just making jokes in his head. Just every so often, like as you guys are walking down the dark hallway in complete silence, you just hear Zero like thinks of a joke.
You just hear followed by.
What?
Where the hell is that sound coming from?
He's like Bumblebee. Imagine a character that speaks only in a soundboard.
So is that Zero?
Nobody cares, Matt Mercer.
At first, I thought this GIF was Andrew Garfield doing like a Spider-Man thing, and then I realized it was Panic at the Disco.
Yeah.
Using Brendan Urie for Andrew Garfield.
He had high hopes.
Kinda
What can I
crazy.
say?
But
I didn't have it on by me killing.
Well, his mom always said to have high hopes. We don't know if he had any high hopes.
Well, I did hear him tell his mom that he made it, so that's always good.
That's true.
Uh,
What is Mia up to? Would Mia have accompanied any of these people on their journey? You want to go up the spire with Faraday? Give him a hand. Might get to shoot some stuff.
MIA once said, sure.
All right. You guys set out. As you guys are climbing up the spire, you just see a silhouette T-posing off in the distance, flying outside of the view box.
Is that a bird?
is
Make
that a
them
plane?
fine.
No, it's Glimbo.
What? Freddy, are you there? Freddy, save me.
He probably fell asleep.
I think
That's
he's dead.
true.
No God can save you here.
Oh, never mind. He unmuted.
there is no god. Only Glimbo.
He unmuted, but is not
Go
speaking.
left. No god can save you now. Not from the wrath of Glimbo.
Let's say you, Solus.
Buddy, I saw that you unmuted, but if you're speaking, we can't hear you.
Limbo's just no clipping closer. He says, "Where's your god now?"
Oh.
He can speak
Hey,
perfect
hey,
English
Freddy.
now.
We
I
heard
am
you for a second there.
tired though today, so I think I'm gonna head out
All right, get you later, man.
All right.
Thank
I'll
you
catch
for
y'all.
haunting
more-
this voice chat.
Thank
Yes,
God,
no
no
problem.
more limbo encounters
No more
for
limbo.
now.
Surely. Right? No more limbo, right, guys? Right? Right?
If we had any more hauntings, there would have been an encounter. It's weird. He's like lighting up, but I can't hear him.
It's very robot right
What are you
now.
talking about?
Yeah.
I think
Solus.
Freddy's having trouble with his internet or something. Freddy,
I
if you
voted
just want to
top
use
once,
the
and then
text to
that was
speech
about
bot,
it.
you can.
I just heard like, and then he's gone.
Fish.
Beep.
Fish. Fish, 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 fish,
Yeah.
fish, 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 fish. Fish, 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 fish.
All right, we'll say that Faraday and Mia have made it to the top of the spire. What would you guys like to do? You can see that there is something that looks like a water tower, kind of near the middle of the spire. There's you basically see the layout of like a Helldivers 2 oil extraction unit, where you can see a bunch of pipes and like a fueling station, a bunch of like barrels on the side. But you also see that a lot of this has been like tossed in disarray. But you can kind of make out like the station here and the controls to interact with, and you can take some of these empty barrels here and fill them with water from the reservoir if you would like. But other than that, you don't really see anything up here unless you guys would like to make some sort of skill check. Such as read a bad
I will.
situation or investigate a mystery.
Yeah,
We're dropping like flies out here.
that's
Like
fine.
flies out here.
That's right. Okay.
It's now
That
one with the
will,
land.
When the globe is in the cave, you're gonna drop it like a fly. Drop it like a fly.
So to speak now, or forever hold your peace.
Solus isn't up here with you.
Yeah, you're right.
Unless he wants to be.
Get this holding this piece. Anyway. So, I'd like to investigate a mystery.
Alright. Roll me.
Solus said, "How can I help?"
So Faraday and Mia have climbed the spire, the Thorn as they call it, here in Thornhill. And you basically see that there is a water tower up here. But apparently there is also some sort of creature or something that has been scaring away the children from getting water. So, if Mia or Solus would like to do anything, then yeah. Faraday, what did you get for investigating a mystery?
7.
I will let you ask one question.
I sent that 5 minutes ago.
Oh dear. I see that you are having internet issues.
In slow motion.
That boy's stuck in time.
You were asking me for help.
I don't remember who was asking for help, but if you would like to assist Mia and Faraday scoping out the the top of Thornhill for any sort of dangers or anything, you may.
Yeah, do I hear the research you're currently?
Do you hear what?
Whoever is supposed to be inside the, or nearby the, what's the thing called?
I don't know. You haven't said anything yet. Someone that's inside or near the thing. I don't know what you're trying to ask about.
About the water tower.
Oh, there's nobody at the water tower. The water tower is abandoned.
Okay, so no creatures currently in it.
Not that you can obviously see, no.
Okay, that was clear. I want to see what is causing it not to work. See if I can like start it up.
I mean, the water tower works. You can go ahead and hook a barrel up to it and start draining some water. You can do that without making a check.
I'll do that.
As you turn the valve and you start to fill up one of these barrels, a loud creak starts to come from the pipes as this thing starts to rattle a little bit. And in doing so, you hear another sound as something is drawn by the sound, and you start to hear scuffling sounds.
Where is it coming from?
You're not sure exactly. Unless you would like to spend this as your question.
Yeah.
You can tell that it's coming from behind an outcropping of rocks that the water tower is next to.
I don't really want to get close to that.
You're at the base of the water tower, so you're not too close, but you can tell that there was something up high, and it's starting to come down. You probably have enough time to fill one barrel before it gets down here, but you need 3.
I don't think I'll like have like my my gun ready just in case it comes out or it could do anything.
I always forget you have a gun. What kind of gun is it?
I think it's like a 9mm.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I would think it was like a syringe gun.
Oh, that's right.
I
You do have a syringer.
Oh yeah, right.
Okay. Is Mia there?
Are you alive?
Solus
that's
said,
different.
I would like to stick close to MIA, and I do believe I am in my humanoid form.
Yep.
Is there a way I can absorb the water to become a water-type slime?
Yeah, you can do that pretty easily. You just kind of go up to one of these pipes and you catch a drip and you turn into a water slime.
Just be careful, you're now weak against electricity.
I'll say that there...
MIA once said, I stay away from the water.
Okay. There's a large enough source here of water that you don't have to, like, roll or anything. So you can just turn into a water slime. If you would like to...
Solus said, alrighty.
If anyone would like to try and fix the leaky and rattling pipes, they could do that. Or you can just wait for the entity to approach.
I'll try fixing up the pipes.
Alright. Give me 2d6 plus cool.
How about weird?
I'll give you 1 dice plus weird.
Fair enough. 6.
Okay. You manage to find that there are some loose bolts, and you just go ahead and tighten those back down, and it starts rattling. Or it stops rattling.
None of gold that you can't fix.
It's at this point that you hear a voice as a figure pops out from behind a rock and jumps towards you and says, "Well, what are you doing up here?" And you see Allbark, and he comes towards you and he says, "I was stationed out here keeping an eye on things. Usually only the kids come up here, but I make sure to keep an eye on them. Always watching from a distance I am, trying to make sure they don't suffer any injury. I hear that there's a rock
Hold
up
on,
here."
what was this guy's name again?
Allbark?
But
No Bulk from Fallout New Vegas.
Yes.
I've posted something in discussion that perfectly describes all but.
It's ghouls, I tell you. Religious ghouls in
Yeah,
rags
we
looking for a
just,
land to call their own. Don't you
We were
reckon me?
asked to
I know a spell that'll
like
make
help
you
with
show
the
your
water
true form.
tower thing,
Cave rat
and
territory.
through the ward and said there was some kind of beast inside of it, a creature.
That's right. I hear that there's a creature that hangs around up here. Don't you know that Thornhill didn't used to be just a random landscape? I hear that it pooped it out, and now it's come back home to make a nest here.
Don't you laugh at me. I have a spell that can make you show your true form. A cave rat solitude.
Okay, sir. Would you? Well, outside of that, what else do you know about this creature?
Well, you gotta best keep an eye out for it, because sometimes it's invisible, but sometimes it's even more invisible than usual. One time I saw it, and it looked like a wavery haze in the distance, but then it disappeared.
You don't say.
That I do. As clear as can be, I saw it just as it was, all perfect and invisible-like. How can I see something that's invisible? Old Bark just knows.
Man, you really got No Bulk, like, down to a T.
Thank you.
Okay,
He's
well,
one
I've
of my
played
favorite
Fallout New
NPCs.
Vegas a lot. This just reminds me instantly of him.
It flies around through the air and swoops down, kicking up a bunch of rust and duck, don't you know?
do you know if there's any simple way to deal with the beast permanently, preferably?
How about you roll to manipulate someone? So roll plus charm, please.
Please tell me there's someone on this planet that sells wind ramen.
That would be my critical question, chat.
Wind ramen?
The Nightkin that's selling tumbleweeds, and he calls them wind ramen.
Oh. Okay.
You wanna know how many caps it costs you?
Oh, no.
How many?
All of the ones you have.
Oh, nice.
No.
To buy one wind ramen, you have to give him all of your caps.
Does
And
he
if you
actually
refuse, he
spawn in a
attacks.
tumbleweed?
No. So, there was this, like, abandoned farm area, and it's just, like, there's tumbleweeds everywhere, and if you walk up to the tumbleweeds, a Nightkin pops out of thin air. And he just says, "You want to buy wind ramen?"
I need to. You need to send me this person's location.
Zero, get it. Zero, you
Yeah,
probably got it.
I
Pull it
will.
up.
I will. No, wait, I will. Hang on, wait, I think I know what you're talking about.
We
So
need to
you're
go
gonna love
visit
it.
them
Yeah,
in
we
our
need to go
playthrough.
visit them. Yeah. When do you want to start that again, by the way? Is it still,
We can't do Sundays.
7.
I don't know. We'll have to figure out a time. Anywho,
It's
Faraday,
fine
what'd
if
you get
wanna
for
abandon
your
my
charm
campaign,
roll?
Zero.
7.
Oh, okay. You want to know how to take care of this creature? Allbark says, "Well, I think the reason why it comes back to the Thornhill is because of the water tower. It's the thirsty thing that comes here and drinks it all dry. It's like a bird house or something, like a bird bath. I think that thing flies through like some sort of bird, and it comes and lands here. If we can trap it, I don't know when we could see it, but perhaps during the night when it's less invisible, we might be able to see it better."
If this was like written down as a script, I'm just imagining whenever he talks, there's just no periods.
Alright.
The subtitles would literally just say gibberish.
Yeah, pretty much. Damn, you really got this Kyoto down to a T.
Probably might.
Allbark is giving you a quest. Do you accept?
You have to. He gives the best quest. Just look at Black Mountain.
Sure. I'll accept it.
For the entire town's safety, we need to take down this space lizard once and for all.
Space lizard.
It's at that point that your first barrel gets finished, and as you're going to change into change it out for another barrel, the wind picks up on top, and dust starts flurling around, and Allbark says, "Oh no, here it comes!" And he just dives behind a rock. What do you do?
I don't really got much. Just like, like, it's like long range. So I'm going to like awaken object and touch the ground to kind of like partially cover me.
I think awaken object is used for like animating stuff. I think because you're more technology based, I assume this was kind of like your way of like hacking stuff or whatnot. I want you described how you would be picking up dirt and like covering yourself with it.
Okay.
Do you have like do you have a tarp or something that you can like get wet with water, dip in the dirt to make it that color, and then hide underneath of it?
Oh, you're right. I just have that. Probably found that tarp from the area.
Roll 2d6 plus weird to craft this device. And what are Mia and Solus doing?
Oh.
I guess they're leaving. That's
Okay.
It doesn't have that answer.
8, 6, 7.
5309.
Wait, so you
I'm
got
really
3
confused.
different
Who's
numbers?
just left?
I thought you rolled 2 dice.
No. Wait, did you say 3?
2.
Oh.
Well,
Actually, I guess it would be 3 because you do have the object and the ability, so it would be 3 dice. Okay, 8, 6, 7. Yeah, you just do that. You shut up. You make a perfect camouflage blanket and hide underneath of it. Is Mia here? Is she doing anything?
Mia is Mia's still here.
Mia, are you with
I don't
us?
know if she's here though. Paimon just evaporated because he was water.
Don't you mean Solus?
Yes.
I was about to say, what?
The owl has evaporated.
Paimon,
Chosen one is
Paimon,
gone.
you get roasted in the sun.
No!
You were the chosen one. You were
The-
supposed
the-
to destroy the sun.
This is
not join
payback
them.
for session 3 where you had a vision about getting burned up. It's a long overdue.
It was a late effect.
My smells hurt.
Freddy's just having too many internet issues, so he's dipping. Okay.
Me there.
As you are hiding underneath of this blanket, you hear a lot of sounds. You hear crashing sounds. You hear stuff getting knocked over. You actually hear the bending and creaking of metal. And luckily, because you screwed the thing back down, it is not wrenched free. But you do hear some banging sounds, and then you start to hear some more flapping sounds as the wind picks up again, and then it gets more distant. You have survived this encounter by hiding. Or did you want to try and do something?
Probably be a smart idea to try to fuck with that directly. So I would like to. So have the hive and I would like to have it. Yeah. So I'm gonna pull out the cocktail and take the hive and have the hive take the Molotov cocktail toward the sound of the creature.
So, while you are hiding, you're gonna pull out a Molotov cocktail and throw it at what?
No, I'm going to, while I'm hiding, I'm going to take the hive, the collection of nanomachines.
Oh, the hive.
The hive.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you purchased that.
No, you end up finding it in the.
Oh, that's true. You
back
did.
of my-
find it, yeah. What sort of payload does it have? What have you equipped it with?
Probably just like normal, like just probably like the basic like igniting things. Probably like small shocks and just also like transporting things. Like that, like too advanced.
If you haven't equipped them with a payload, they do just have search and destroy stingers. If that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I'll kind of both. Where I would have like it transported and like have have like a few of them use the search and destroy to like ignite it.
I'm not sure what you mean by ignite it.
Because the Molotov cocktail, so we have like light it.
Oh, I see. Go ahead and give me 3d6 plus weird to load the hive up with your explosive cocktail.
3d6 plus weird?
Yes, 3d6. Actually, I'll give you 4, because this is crafting. This is something you're proficient with. This should be very easy for you.
You say that. Oh. That's a 3, 3, a 6, and 7.
3, 3, 6, and a 7. Okay. You load up the cocktail into the hive. and you're not sure how it's going to ignite, but you'll figure that out when it's gonna happen. I would now like you to roll 2d6 plus tough. Because this is kicking ass using a device. And you're gonna throw the hive out there.
2d6 plus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just roll that straight because I do not have a modifier for that.
No, at least you don't have a negative modifier.
You're using the wrong channel, by the way.
Am I? Wait, I am? Oh shit, I am.
Yeah,
God's sake.
it's alright.
That's Hunter's campaign. You fool!
With 6. That's a 4 and 3.
Okay. Here's what happens. You toss out the hive and it activates, and it just starts swirling around, and it's unable to detect any sort of targets. And then they start getting batted out of the way, and you watch as some sort of invisible entity starts getting splashed with flammable material. So that is your mixed success, that your hive gets used up and is damaged now and will need to be repaired. But you can see a vague form of it. I will say that you can see something that kind of looks like a leg.
Leg?
Yes. It looks like a bird leg. But this bird leg is 2 stories tall.
Oh, fuck.
And it's at this point that you realize Arbark was right.
They're not that crazy and that far.
There was an invisible bird. A giant invisible bird. At this
So,
point, if you would
at
like
least-
to investigate a mystery, you may.
I would.
Okay.
1d6 plus, sure.
Also, this thing does start to fly away, but not before damaging the water tower, and it begins draining rapidly, and you will not be able to fill up the other 2 barrels that the town needs.
Damn. For sure.
Unless you want to rush out of cover and do something. Man, if only you had brought more people with you.
Well, I think I had 2 others, but one does all from the other. I'm trying to help them, probably.
I tried to enforce 2 people joining you with you. You wanted to go alone.
True. Fair enough. Yeah, I'll get out of cover.
Alright, what are you gonna do?
That's a 6 for investigation. I mean, 7, I mean.
Alright, you can ask 1 question.
I can't think of good questions. I'll put up
The base
thing.
list is what happened here, what sort of creature is it, what can it do, what can hurt it, where did it go, what was it going to do, and what is being concealed here. But you can also ask other questions that are not those.
How do I hurt it?
You notice that the entire time that it's up here, there's constant wind going. It is constantly flapping. And you see this foot and the way that it's like kind of stomping and like kicking through the hive. And as it gets destroyed, you notice that it never touches down. It never actually touches the ground. But when it does scratch at the hive, you do kind of hear like a cry, and then that's when it goes over and it clamps onto the water tower, splashing its leg with water. and you think that the natural heat that gets absorbed by these rocks is, painful to it.
I think I have just a thing for that.
Oh.
Because I have the atomic flashlight thing from the
That's
cave.
right. Yeah, this thing, as it scrapes against the ground, just goes, Nope, my mic can't, Discord won't pick that up. I can't make that noise. It screeches. Do you have a description on your atomic flashlight?
I didn't write one, but I can think of one. How do you,
I think it is radiation, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll 2d6 plus tough again.
2D. Will this be kick-ass?
Yes, this is plus tough.
Okay, in that case I can roll sharp instead.
Oh.
Which is better. God damn it. That's a 2 and a 2.
Go ahead and mark experience.
I level up, yeah.
As you come out of your hiding spot and start spraying this thing with radiation, it cries out and starts to fly away, but before doing so, or as it's doing so, a massive burst of wind knocks you back and you start sliding, and you fall off of the peak. And as you are free falling, you get a little you have leveled up.
So it's like the scene of someone falling out of a window off a destroyed building.
And as you are falling off the ledge, you will hear a voice call. It says, "No, I got you!" And grabbing onto your ankle, No Bark will grab you and pull you back up to safety. No Bark got an 8 to protect someone.
Well, thank you, mysterious dog person.
That's quite alright, Smooth Skin. I'm just trying to do my job and help people out. Lots of people don't want to see what they want to see, don't you know? Yes, I called you Smooth Skin because you don't have any fur on you. You're like some kind of space weirdo freak. Remember, all these people are anthropomorphic, so humans are smooth skin to them.
Yeah, it just
What am
checks
I
out.
then? Am I just hard skin?
Yes.
Metal Man.
Shiny skin.
Man.
Shiny skin.
Tin skin.
Tin skin. That's good.
No, I'm from Navarro to these people. No?
I don't know what that is.
Navarro is one of the camps that the Enclave had. Because I'm a sort of Enclave armor. Alright.
Lots of people from out in the space wares come down wearing all the shiny skins.
Mm-hmm. Imagine that they got all those with their art bucks.
I will say that the water tower is still draining a little bit, so if you would like to quickly try and fill any barrels, make me a skill check for it. I think this will be acting under pressure, so roll 2d6 plus cool.
Okay, I will. That's a 6 and a 3.
I will say that you are able to fill 1.5 more barrels. So you have 2.5 out of the 3 that were required.
Damn. Well, at least we know with week 2 at least. And
What's
I guess I'll like bring the barrels back to the town at least, and down Cons and ask the other two how they're doing.
Okay. You earn 10 caps, and like, well, that's not what we asked for, but it's something at least. Thank you.
Yeah, a lot bigger than I thought it was.
Hey, we're level 2 now.
Yeah.
Now we have access to all the other sunboards.
Yes, I boosted the server.
Hello, Abrinian.
You never see it coming.
Okay,
Okay.
I believe you.
Yeah, so come in, Tin Man. How you guys doing?
You call out for Tin Man, and there is no response.
I cannot be reached.
Alexander and Zero have been traveling in a bunker hallway for quite a while, and are very far from you now.
I hope they're okay. I probably should check on them.
You guys have been walking for 7 hours now, without change.
War has changed.
War.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Run.
Why do that? We have the bathroom run to you.
No.
Hello, Abrinian.
So, how's everybody doing?
Doing alright.
Alright, I'm back.
Hi, back.
Alright.
God damn it, I was too slow.
Oh, we all knew you were slow. What have Alexander and Zero been up to?
We've been talking whilst going down this.
Talking about what?
Jokes.
No, any cute boys?
No.
After 7 hours have passed, what sort of things are you guys discussing?
Okay. Well, personal stuff, I guess. We were discussing how. We were discussing jokes. We were discussing how everyone was doing. We were also seeing that there was nothing but more hallway. And Alexander was telling me about his life story. So,
Do you have any plans to turn back or try and make your way to the surface?
I was.
Actually, I would look around.
Nah, we're still walking.
I would like to look around, see if there is anything other than hallway.
There is nothing.
There is nothing other than hallway. Okay, well, we're 7 hours in. so we might as well continue the war.
Have you guys
Actually,
ever
I'd
heard
like
of the
to
sunk
use one of my
cost fallacy?
questions now.
The what, sorry?
The sunk cost fallacy?
No.
It basically means that when you've invested so much time, effort, money, or whatever into something, you're unwilling to stop because it has to pay off eventually, because you can't just give up. You've put in so much already. You have to see it through.
Yes.
Damn, that's pretty much what's happening to us now.
Okay.
Yeah, that is it. We're just gonna keep walking.
You guys are so far away that if this was a video game, you guys would have disconnected and joined your own party.
Well, on a different map.
Yeah, you've loaded into a new map.
We've loaded into Portland. We're in the Swordstone Tower. That's actually where we are.
No.
Alright, I guess we'll come back to you guys later.
Yes, come back to us.
But yeah, he died as well.
Hell, you have my condolences.
It's fine. I didn't really like them all that much.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
The guy who's overly aggressive meets the guy who's too kind.
The guy who tries to be kind.
They were really good doctors, though, so they had my respect.
I see. Well, that's nice to hear. You know, I had friends once.
Alexander just turns to
Alexander just looks
we're
at him.
not friends. We're not
And
friends.
then I started walking down a 7-hour long hallway and never saw them again.
You guys like finish up every other side quest. We finally get to the end of the hall. It's just a sign that just says you should have not come here.
Nothing to see here.
It just
Return.
says dead end.
It says return the slab.
Oh, fuck off.
No, wait. I just think it just goes all around. So y'all just been circling the entire time.
It's the endless staircase for Mario.
No, it's just this sign. Let me just grab the picture of this sign real quick.
Y'all are stuck in a loading animation.
It's just this is what it is at the end of the hallway.
Hey, nothing to see here, fellas.
Wonders.
You're gonna get to the end and it's gonna be a dead end and wonder where that creature went. Because you know it went down this hallway. Oh no, no, stop. What is that sparrow? No.
Just keeping an ear out for things.
Oh
No, I'm not clicking on that tab anymore.
Imagine you
I got rid of it.
get your.
I just saw that in my travels and I couldn't be the only one. You also had to suffer.
Not gonna lie, that's really funny.
Just to suffer.
A man has fallen for a man in Lego City.
Hey, you know who's gay? Us.
What are you talking about?
What? Sorry, I'm having problems with my hearing.
You've been talking to yourself about half an hour. Are you
Am
okay?
No, I'm perfectly fine. I'm just talking to God.
I would hate to be in this hallway. Jesus Christ.
I like how the robot's more religious than anyone else.
God is a bird, you know. I've seen him. Don't you laugh at me.
God
What
is
am I
a
gonna
bird, whatever
say,
you
bud?
say. Do you believe it? Can you perceive it? God is a bird. Oh.
Wait,
What-
Paimon becomes the cosmic owl.
What has Silva been up to?
Well, I had one idea, and it was to convince people to play poker with him and to get them to tell him information, but I highly doubt they have any info to give. That's worthwhile.
How about you roll
Um,
me investigate investigating mystery.
Yeah, the main reason I came up with the poker thing was I was trying to find a way to use my charm to get info.
I'll let you roll plus charm. How about you roll to investigate a bad situation?
7.
A what?
7.
7. Alright. You can ask me one question.
When was the last time the bandits were here?
They'll probably be back in 3 to 5 days.
Dang it.
What?
It's business days, by the way.
No, it's just Silva's already tired of this sandy planet.
Again, you guys can hop in your spaceship and go anywhere you want.
He doesn't like sand. It gets everywhere.
Randomly went up to a mountain, and then 2 of the party have just randomly disappeared without a word.
Yeah, they abandoned you. They abandoned the mission. They abandoned the ship. You could also hop in your
I killed
ship.
the guy that gave us the mission.
You could hop in the ship, go get like, I don't know, Thai food
Give
at
us the
another
mission?
town and then come back before they're back.
Paimon, where are you? Bird man, little bird.
Birdman.
He's probably wandering around after helping the guy with the barrels, even though he wasn't helping. I'm feeling really good about himself, so now he's trying to help.
Quotations.
Exactly. He's feeling really, really good about himself, so now he's trying to help other people in town.
Hey, bird.
Yes.
Have you seen
Just
any of the
don't
others?
help everyone.
Have I seen any what?
Any of the others?
I think I saw.
Doc and Zero have not answered the comms once.
I have not seen them, but I think I saw Mia.
No, we sent you guys we sent you an update.
It's been 7 hours, so you've not answered the calls.
Also, the
Yeah,
second
no,
that
but
you guys went
when,
into the
before
tunnel,
we
you lost
went, we
contact.
said. Oh, so when I decided to radio them telling them what was happening, they didn't get it. Okay.
Correct. Because
I
you were
haven't
in a
seen them.
lead-lined concrete tunnel.
I haven't seen Alexander and Zero, but I did see Faraday and Mia. They headed down there. I don't know for what though.
Well, we gotta do something. There isn't much. These people in this town really don't. I don't know if they have much to offer on info. You want to survey the planet some?
I think I'm gonna help here for a bit more.
Silva's getting stir crazy. I am bored.
I actually really like these people. They're very nice.
Someone throws a rotten tomato at you.
Don't you
They
remember
See,
the-
free food.
Stop saying free food.
Alright, it's either stay here and be bored out of my mind or leave the kid alone. I'm leaving the kid alone.
You want to help me help people?
What's
Faraday
he gonna do
is
for
back
me?
down from the mountain at this point.
I don't know. Maybe they'll pay us if we help.
Hey, us what? these people are backwater.
So?
I'll be honest, I
their
don't even-
currency is can lids.
I'll be honest, I don't even know how that flea bag got off of the planet. From what I see, they barely got anything here.
All I'm saying is you attract more bees with honey than you do with salt water. I don't remember the saying.
Why would you want to attract bees?
It's vinegar, and actually you do
Vinegar.
attract a lot of fruit flies with vinegar.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm not
I'm
a
just
bird, I
saying-
don't need insects.
All I'm saying is I think it's better to help, and maybe we'll find something while we're helping.
That's the thing. I want to help with their big problem. You know, the bandits who keep raiding them.
You're
Find
right.
an actual problem for me, and I'll solve it. If there's something in it for me.
Silva, roll me a sharp check.
Cool.
Can I give him advantage? Or extra dice to help out?
You could either help out or roll a sharp check yourself.
I will roll a sharp check. Actually, I need to check my sharp again real quick.
Probably better than mine. Mine's just a flat 0.
I don't remember if it's a +2 or +3. I'm checking right now.
How good are your owl eyes?
Very good, but could be better.
The owl
7.
don't see.
Okay. Silva, you hear a buzzing sound. Paimon, you know where the buzzing sound is, and it's coming from underneath Marmalade's porch.
What's that?
I think I hear something down here. I think we should come check this. It
I
sounds
mean, I hear
like
it too, but where? Where is it coming from?
Marmalade's porch. Don't you hear it over here? He
You're-
starts walking over.
You realize you have owl ears, they're better than rabbit ears. And then I'll follow.
Are they?
I don't
Are
know.
they?
So
my
is the kind of
my.
guy who would just say that to a kid just to, like...
I thought your big ears would
Bunny
be better
ears
than
would
mine
probably
covered.
hear sounds, but the owl ears would have better like location detecting of like where that sound
Yeah.
came from.
Like, even if it is false, that's the kind of thing, so, like, Paimon's a kid, he's just gonna say it just to, like, move on with the topic.
Paimon probably just accepts it because he like, doesn't know anything. Like, oh, you're right.
If
I'm
someone
sorry.
hears better or worse than you just say, "Yeah, see, it's because of my bunny ears."
But yeah, we go
Um,
over to the buzz.
You investigate underneath Marmalade's porch, and you can see that there are a few cocoons. They're just kind of wriggling like grubs.
Bugs.
We should probably get rid of this.
I mean, I guess that's your dinner. Have fun.
I don't eat bugs.
They are large. They're like the size of a pug. And it seems like there's like 8 of them.
Perfect.
Oh, Paimon sighs, grabbing his sword, getting ready to get rid of these.
They're
Eat
kind
up,
of the
Paimon.
size of Charlie.
Charlie, oh,
You remember Charlie?
yeah.
The
Also his gruesome death.
Yeah.
the flea man that you killed. Yeah.
No. Wait, I thought the flea man was Archie.
Archie. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah. Archie. Which is also coincidentally the name of Mia's dog.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you did that because you named the dog Archie.
Paimon's gonna take his sword and like slowly cut through one, trying not to hurt the inside to see what comes out.
How about you roll 1d6 plus cool?
Got it. I need to check my cool.
How
I don't
cool
remember.
am I?
Like, how much space is there under the porch?
Oh, I'm actually pretty cool.
I mean, it's like a crawl space. You would have to literally be on just your chest to get down there. Paimon has a little bit more room to kind of crawl around.
6.
Zero, why are you...
Oh,
Why did you post that?
oh, what? Oh, no, I'm just chilling. I'm just staring, very intently.
Okay.
How he's looking at Alexander while they walk.
Zero is slowly losing his mind in the tunnels.
Yes, I'm slowly losing my humanity.
Zero yearns for the tunnels.
My shot has decreased by -1.
It's like being in the desert or something. Like you're going
I'm slowly
snowblind.
losing my mind. Yeah.
I mean, snowblindness is a different thing, but yeah.
It's all hallways. Always has been hallways. There's nothing but
Everything is a hallway.
You
like
guys
to-
start to wonder if you're walking backwards.
I like
Yeah.
to think while they're walking, Alexander's just continuously been talking the
Have
entire
I seen
time.
that wall? Have we seen that wall panel before?
It's just my hallway.mod. It's my hallway.mod, guys.
I bet Alexander has just been like scraping their claw against the wall the entire time to like show the path that they've
By the
been
time
going
we get out, we'll both be completely clinically insane.
down. Probably.
Well, Alexander's already
You
there.
maybe. I'll be fine.
No, he was already insane.
It's a good thing y'all don't age, because y'all. for
When
one
Alexander
time-
comes out, he's just a normal guy now. He's no longer insane. He's now just like the perfect doctor.
Alexander
changes
comes out of the
people.
tunnels like, I don't want to kill people anymore. I just want to go get Bogos at the Gap.
All the way. It changes people.
Paimon, you take your knife and have you ever like opened an avocado where you just kind of like do a line around the outside of it and then you just kind of pop it open?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do
Yes.
that. And inside is a flea. And it's like covered in like mucus and whatnot. And it instantly hugs you as soon as you open it up.
And it's like, Daddy, is that you?
I turned to Silva slowly, like tearing up, going, I'm a father.
Look, you have the best weapon to open all those. Get to it, kid. All of my stuff is short range or very destructive.
I slowly pick him up, put him down, and go, your name's Bob. Sit here, Bob, while I take the rest of your brothers out.
Okay. And then it starts following you. All of the cocoons start to open up and they're like, Daddy. And they start, they swarm you, covering you in mucus.
Is it infectious?
Oh, God.
Paimon, I would like you to make a tough check, please.
I don't think I'm very tough. Hold on.
How deep into the under the patio is he?
Maybe like 2 or 3 feet.
Oh, my tough is the one thing I don't have anything in.
Yeah,
It's
because
like the only
you're a
way I can
small
think
boy.
of the only way I can think of to protect him would be to grab his foot and yank him out. But I don't know.
All right, roll to help out, or roll to protect someone. Same. Roll. I'll give you 2d6 plus cool, Silva.
But protect someone is tough.
Oh, whichever then. Are you trying to protect him, or are you trying to help out?
I'm trying to protect him.
Okay, then roll tough.
I got a 4 for my
Okay.
first one.
Paimon, you are covered in the sticky mucus, and you cannot move, and you cannot talk. You are not suffocating, but you will be soon.
4 and a 6.
Okay, you grab hold of him and you pull him out, and you leave the flea grubs behind. But in doing so, Paimon gets covered in dust and dirt, and is just like completely caked in this this red earth, and looks almost cocooned himself now.
I kind of like wave him a bit and say,
He's literally a bird that's been battered.
I kind of like wave him a bit and say, "Hey kids, come on, follow your puppy."
Nicky, Ricky, Dicky, Don, Bob, come!
I'm gonna try to use him to lure them away from the house.
Roll 2d6 plus cool. Also, Paimon, your mouth is filled with mucus and dirt.
A 4 and a 3.
You draw the attention of the bugs, and they come out and they're like,
The light, it burns, it burns, it burns.
and they start to sizzle, and not quite catch flame, but they are the material that is covering them definitely does start to melt a little bit, and they jump onto both of you, and both of you take 1 harm of damage as they swarm you. You guys are sufficiently away from Marmalade's house now, though. But she does come out with her boomstick, and she's like, "What the hell is going on here?"
Oh, thanks, you got this. They spread out a bit more than I expected.
And she's just gonna stay on her porch and be ready to shoot anything that tries to come back near her house.
Sorry about this, Paimon. And then I toss him a bit. And if they start, if they start going towards him, I'm going to light them up with my flamethrower.
Okay. Roll 2. No, I'll give you 3d6 plus tough. Paimon, how about you roll me 1d6, 2d6 with disadvantage, plus cool.
Plus cool.
Yeah.
I got a 4,
I'll give you
an
2
8,
dice,
and a
but with
5.
disadvantage. Would that mean I roll 4 dice total?
Yes.
Okay. Two and a 4.
Oh,
God damn it.
Okay, so we'll go with the 2. And
So, yeah, I got a 6 and a 4, but I'd like to use an egg point.
Okay, you do not catch fire.
Alright.
And then Silva, let's see, you got a 5 and an 8.
4, 8, 5.
4, 8, 5. Okay. Paimon, you get tossed, and you're basically a statue. You can't really do anything, so you just accept your fate, and then you slide on the
Closing
ground.
my eyes.
And the bugs leap after you, and they're like, "Daddy, daddy, daddy." And they were going to catch you and fly off with you, but they burst into flame. And they
Wait,
fall to the ground.
Can I roll tough to try and break out of this cocoon?
Yes. Roll 1d6 plus tough. Please hurt yourself.
Wait, it didn't go through.
You got a 3.
Oh, okay. For some reason,
I will say that you're still covered, in the dirt and whatnot, but you can move now. And you have to like pull it out of your mouth and wipe it from your eyes.
I start wiping it away before crawling over to my bursting children.
Your burning
Starts-
children.
My burning children, and I like gather them all up and like hug them while they're burning. It's gonna be okay.
They shrivel up and die. You
Paimon,
gather
what
up
your
their
kids
charred
do,
corpses and you're just holding a pile of ash.
He just sits there crying in front of the ash.
This is why we don't give kids pets.
Marmalade calls over and says, "Thanks for clearing that out. Could you shut that kid up?" And she tosses you three tin coins.
Paimon goes over to her and goes, "Do you have a vase or something?"
She tosses you an empty can.
He starts filling up their ashes in it.
Lady, what the heck are these?
Just imagining it's like full way in.
That's this planet's
There's just like a couple
currency.
beans down there.
I know, Silver asked that.
That's what we use for currency for trading.
It's
Wow,
bad.
you guys really are backwater.
Yeah.
Hey, why are there bandits here? There's nothing worth stealing.
Did you have to kill my children?
They weren't your kids, Paimon. This is why you don't get to have a pet on the ship.
I named them all. Mickey,
And
Ricky,
whose fault is that?
Dicky, Todd, and Bob.
Look, you're gonna forget about it next time you have one of your crazy dreams that shows you the future.
You're just holding up different handfuls of ash. You're like, Todd. Dump it on top of the
In
can.
the afterlife, buddy.
Paimon goes back under Marmalade's house, and just starts burying all the ashes.
Okay.
They would want to be here.
Get to the ship.
They
and clean
would
yourself
want
up.
to be here.
He goes back to the ship to clean himself off, just running tears down his face.
You are making such a mess. You're covered in dirt, ash, mucus, and tears.
That kid is a mess. Why did Art let him on this?
But I like how he's blaming me after just murdering a bunch of people in front of the child.
There were bugs.
Yeah, but he's a child.
Alexander and Zero, I would like you to roll me 2d6 plus tough, please.
Okay. Excellent.
You must resist the gastric acid of this planet.
It's for their mental fortitude.
No, it's if we fail, we just turn around and like, I'm tired of this. I'm going home.
7 hours later.
7 hours later.
Several hours later.
Much later. So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to
so
hire
that's
a new one.
5. That's a 5 and a 1, so I'm gonna use an inspiration to reroll.
I
real
like.
quick.
Okay.
I like that Stanley Parable reference, by the way, Zero. Just throw that out there.
SpongeBob.
Oh, that wasn't a Stanley Parable.
That's
That
a
was an
SpongeBob
actual
one.
SpongeBob.
Really? I only remember them.
Yeah.
Stanley.
Well, no, that's not how the Stanley one even goes.
Well, I know it's not narrator, but the player died.
Right, that's a 9 and a 6.
Okay.
The mental fortitude building. Something.
You gotta. I just want to remind you, Sparrow, that my tough is +3. Thanks to Farragut.
I understand.
2 5s.
Hold on. I'm trying to. Let's just do this. What is the conversation that you guys are having down in the hallway?
Well, I think I don't know, Alexander. What are we talking about? Or what are you talking about?
Well, they
to me?
talked about where Alexander used to walk. Then they pretty much just went to why Zero just keep talking to himself the entire time.
And I think now,
And pretty much the whole him talking to himself is just him talking to you guys out of Kyoto, and Zero's just talking like that in Kyoto.
As you guys are having this conversation, suddenly you hear a sound. It's clanking. It sounds like some sort of metal sound.
What's that?
And as you both stop...
I was about to ask if that was you.
I think you guys have to both stop, because you both have metal, so...
Yes.
And you listen for a moment. And then you notice that it also stops for a second. And you peer down the hallway, and some of these lights that are flickering, they blink in and out, and you start to think that you see a figure, a shape down there. And it's hard to tell because these lights are really dark now. And then you hear a terrible sound that sounds like nails on chalkboard, this kind of like eerie, unholy screeching sound. And the lights start to flicker even more until they go out. And then, as you are in this dark hallway with no lights, suddenly down the hallway, a new light flickers on. And it seems like it's coming from inside of a humanoid shape. And the figure is lumbering. And as they are drawing closer, you can actually hear that there's like some distorted sound coming from them. And at first you think it's some sort of like weird robot or something that's broken down. And then you start to hear a little like tune or noise from it. And then as the lights flicker back on, you can see that it does look like some sort of humanoid-esque creature, an animatronic, but based off of these creatures here, as it looks almost kind of like a fox person. And you can see that it's halfway destroyed, showing its robotic interior as it springs at you. And it scratches at you, Alexander, but you survive just fine. And Zero, you just punch right into it, crushing it entirely, and it falls in front of you, completely destroyed. Just full reflex. As it lunges at you, you just smash it into the ground, like you're swatting a fly. Silva, take an egg point.
Alexander's just like now looking at it, goes down to a knee and like is examining the body of it.
Friend of yours.
I don't know. I just wanted to shake his hand.
You're really not that good at being friendly.
I try my best to be friendly.
I still remember what you did to that goblin.
I just thought it would be a good idea to, try and get on better terms,
I'm gonna scan it.
Okay. Roll 2d6 plus sharp.
That is a 6 and a 3.
You can tell that this thing is relatively cheap
I was
in the
about
way
to
that
ask,
it's
can I
constructed.
use one of those ongoing, but then I remembered, no, that's only for the time.
I will allow you to ask 2 questions, yeah. I was going to give you a general description. This definitely does look like somewhat advanced for at least the town that you saw, but not out of the realm of possibility for this planet. It looks relatively cheap, and it did just appear to be an animatronic without any sort of like free will of its own, just kind of reacting. But it's damaged, and you get the idea that it was probably wandering down this hallway for a long time as well.
So my first question is, can I scan it and basically set it like copy its layout?
Sure.
Now I basically have a semi-blueprint for this animatronic.
Yeah. I'll say that it's like a 75% blueprint, because this one was a bit damaged. You're not sure how it's supposed to look like, but you could make something like this.
There's just like a big, hand middle scan. This is from where Zero punched it.
Are the lights still off?
And as for
No,
my
they're
second
back now.
question, can I see?
Okay.
What?
This thing shrieked and made all the lights go off momentarily, but now they're back.
And as for my second question, can I see like how old this thing?
He's asking how old it is.
You would guess, based off of the aging of the material, that this thing is about 80 years old.
You cut out Alexander is why I had to say it.
Oh, okay.
This thing has been here for a while.
Looks like. Not a very good condition either. Doesn't he know anything about taking care of a body like this? It needs time and effort, you know.
Well, I'm guessing whoever created it isn't here anymore.
That's quite unfortunate. But it looks like we're getting somewhere. Wherever here is. I just look down the hallway.
Gonna need to ask you for a favor.
Yes?
If we run into any more of these, try to hold it down so I can get a better scan.
I'll try my best. No promises there.
Of course. Let's keep going.
Alright. I'll bring it with us, actually. It could be useful.
Yeah, I was about to say Alexander's just like gonna grab it by its leg and it's now zagging it.
Okay. You each grab it by the leg and pull on it, and each of you take a leg and leave the body behind. And you don't turn around to look at it. No, you can take it
Just like,
with
man,
you.
this thing's like really light.
Dang it, I was gonna add a foxy leg to my inventory.
Man, this thing's like a...
Yeah, you can add animatronic
Nah,
fox to your
Alexander's just
inventory.
zagging the body with us.
You just store it
use
inside of
Zero?
you, and then you just scare people by opening and dropping it out. This was the last
scale.
person. This was my last master.
A robot within a robot.
Yeah, I just put Foxy inside of me.
It's like the
Actually,
Terminator thing.
Oh, you did what they do to the Night Gold.
Yes.
Glorbo just comes back, and
They put them
you
in
accidentally
animatronics.
drop the Foxy out of your inventory. You're like, oh my goodness, you scared the skeleton out of me.
Klimbo just returns and goes,
The exoskeleton.
Alright, you guys just continue to walk down the hallway.
yeah, we walk.
What's Paimon and Silva doing? And Faraday, I guess. The three of you are together.
Well, we got paid 2 lids, right?
Faraday was
Glad-
paid 10. You guys have 3. So you have a total of 13.
13. Paimon's gonna take 2 and go, I need to think. I'll be back later, guys.
Like, why are you covered in ass?
How are you gonna get 2? Who are you gonna take them from?
Well, I'm just
Did
assuming I
Silva
take
pick
them
him
from
up?
the ones we got. Did he?
Well, you said she tossed them to me.
Yeah. Well, I thought you weren't
Oh.
interested in them.
Yeah, I thought you kind of just.
take them.
Okay.
Alright, well, Silva go. Well, Paimon goes over to Silva and goes, can I have 2 lids? I need to go out and think.
How's that gonna help you think?
I don't know. I'll figure something out with them.
He's gonna buy himself a drink.
Exactly. I'm gonna go buy myself something, or I don't know. I gotta think. It's hard losing so many kids in one day.
You haven't lost any kids.
I lost 8.
They were Archie's kids, not yours. You're a bird. They were bugs.
They called me daddy. It was
Yeah,
they
'cause they were
died.
stupid.
Silva
just
and,
have
Silva and
no
Paimon,
kids.
go ahead and take 1 experience for killing a swarm. And Faraday, I'll give you 1 experience as well for investigating the monster. And I'll give 1 to Alexander and Zero as well for also discovering and solving a mystery.
Hey,
Yeah.
Which one is what? Which one is this? Sorry. What is this one for?
Experience.
Experience. Ah, very
Yes.
Alright, so do you give Paimon the 2 lids or no?
Kid, what is the legal drinking age on your planet? I ain't giving
Uh,
you these 2 caps if you're too young for it.
I'm not
Nancy, do you
going
even
to.
know the prices?
What's the legal
You're
trigger
cute.
age? My age minus 1.
Actually,
Show me your
I
ID.
was can drink once they come out the womb. See,
That's not how owls
I mean, I come out the...
Yeah, no, I can still drink while I'm in the egg.
yeah, in the egg.
Feel like
You just gotta put a little straw and funnel it.
Oh my goodness, that's so disgusting.
It sounds dangerous.
I want to go
not-
downstairs and poke a hole in an egg and just stick a straw in it and then put it next to a Dr. Pepper. Just see what happens.
I'm not gonna drink. Don't worry.
Don't worry, I'm not a turtle.
I don't know. I'm gonna go buy something. I'm not sure.
I don't know if you haven't noticed, kid. This town sucks.
The people were nice.
What does that matter?
Paimon just like goes, ah, damn it, and walks over to Faraday. He goes, "Can I borrow 2 lids?
for what?
I want to go buy something." And Silva won't let me have 2 lids.
No.
Then why are you covered in
Faraday.
ass?
He's whining, complaining because some bugs. Because I killed some bugs.
Please, Faraday. He does like
That
the
way
little
from-
allies. Sad allies.
Is that why you're covered in ash?
Yeah. 3 people burned to death on me.
You know what my parents did when I saw people die for the first time?
What did they do?
They gave me something like this, and I hand the blue spice.
What's this?
Oh no.
Silva is scratching his head, saying, "Arguably, that's worse."
Nah.
How is that arguably worse? That is worse.
Because he doesn't know how the owl people work. He doesn't know their laws.
Paimon's just gonna put that in his pocket for when he reaches way down the barrel, rock bottom, which is gonna be like in a few hours. But
Or the next time that you get attacked, you could just pocket sand someone with drugs.
Pocket drugs.
You just
Can I
you just
please
throw some cocaine in their face and they get high and fall to the ground.
So can I borrow two lids?
Do you even know if
Yeah,
it's
I'm
to
not
buy
gonna-
anything, kid?
I don't know. I'll figure it out.
You said,
Yeah, I'm
so can I? And I heard, so can I borrow too?
Oh,
He's
God
already
damn it.
drunk.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna use it for anything. I thought I'd change all 10.
Domain expansion spice trade.
Oh,
No.
Paimon takes all 10 and goes, thank you. I'll give you anything that's left over after I'm done.
If he somehow comes back with a pet, it's on you, Faraday.
Paimon walks out the ship. And he goes to gamble them. He goes to poker. He feels like an adult. So he's gonna go play poker. He just had his children die in front of him.
Are you gonna get all of your characters addicted to gambling?
Paimon, roll me 1d6 plus sharp.
If it makes you feel better. So, at least in the other campaign, I can't physically gamble anymore, even though I have such a high gambling stat.
Why can't you?
You can gamble with people on the
There's
street.
no more casino.
But there's
Well,
still other
poker's
places
not-
you can gamble.
And also, poker isn't the only way to gamble. You could just get a group of people out in the street and do like a 3-card ante, or not ante.
You could literally
the
walk
thing.
down the road and be like, man, I wish I was gambling right now. And people would bring out a card table. It's just,
But to be fair, I'm also rich, so double standard. Also, I'm gonna use an inspiration because I don't
Listen,
want
all,
four.
all you need to do in that campaign is just play league and gamble, and then you can make so much money.
good.
Can I
Yeah,
I only use one
yeah.
inspiration?
Yeah.
Can I use an egg point then?
You can use an egg point.
God.
Can I follow him? Make sure he doesn't get in
Actually,
trouble?
I'm willing to sacrifice it for gambling. I'll use the luck point.
Okay, so you automatically succeed?
Yeah.
Alright. As you are walking towards the saloon, you watch as a dusty stranger enters town on this kind of like lizard creature. And he's like, hey, you kid, you got some money? I'll sell you my ride here to get me some drinking money.
Okay, sir. Here you go. I give him 5 lids.
Thank you very much. And he just enters the saloon.
Paimon gets on the lizard and just starts walking back.
That's all you wanted? You weren't even gone 5 minutes. Silva literally just said, if he comes back with a pet, and then just in the background of this scene, just a wide shot, we watch as Paimon gets on top of a lizard.
You know, you guys probably should have expected this.
Have you
Kind of your own fault. Shouldn't
Have
make
you guys
it.
ever seen like a gecko or a salamander where they're just kind of very thin lizards that are just low to the ground with like wide toes? That's the kind of thing that Paimon's riding on as he comes back.
Okay, no, he doesn't come back yet, but I just thought that.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna come back
5 minutes
immediately
later.
and be like, "Hey guys,
Guess what I got?
Look what I found!
This is Joel here.
all right, what are you gonna do with Joel? Where are you taking Joel?"
Well, we're gonna ride over to the parlor to, like I said, just try to gamble, play some poker.
Oh, okay. So the guy is like, "Here, I'll give you some money," and then you're like, "Oh, okay, sure." And then you follow right into the saloon after him.
Yeah, but I like. Yeah, basically.
Okay, as he enters the saloon, the door swings behind him, and you just walk underneath the swinging door. He sits down, pays 1 can for a drink, another can for a meal, and it's just kind of like a stew, potato stew, because that's what they've got out here. And then they start getting up a game. Do you want to join? They'll have to like get some books to set in a chair so that you can see the top of the table, but you can join.
Yeah, I immediately do.
Okay. How many candlelids are you betting on this first round?
2.
All right. Roll.
I could see it either being
Roll
either
1
sharp or
dice,
charmed.
either plus cool or plus sharp. Or if you want to cheat, you could roll plus weird.
If I do plus weird, would I get advantage with my little ghost?
Are you gonna pull out your flaming ghost flamethrower at the table?
You're right, fair enough.
Yes, let me intimidate all of them with a flamethrower.
Let me just do sure.
Okay.
5.
Okay. You make 1 candlelit, so basically you put in 2 and you got 3 back.
Alright, Paimon looks at this and goes, "Okay, I'm ready." He goes all in the second round.
Okay. roll plus cool.
Man said, "Fuck everyone else."
So you toss all 6 in?
Yep.
Okay. Actually, roll plus charm.
Oh, plus charm?
Yeah.
Give me a moment. Charm. Okay, my charm is a +1.
What's your charm stat?
+1. So let me roll real quick.
Okay. Let's see how this goes.
Or I'd like to use an egg point.
Okay. As they're like dealing out the cards, you throw all of your joints on the table. You're like, "I'm all in," and like 2 people just like, "Nope," and get up and leave. So you get 10 back.
So I've won 4 extra.
Yeah. You did like you won 14, but you did lose that round, so you lose 4. But because 2 people left, you got what they put in. So
Paimon immediately just puts it back, grabs his lids, and then starts walking out.
The guy that you gave 5 lids to just kind of looks at you like, okay.
Hold on. Before he leaves, he tosses one over to him and says, "Buy yourself something pretty." Right. Oh, this lizard.
Hey,
Back over.
What are you doing? Hey kid, no, hey, come back.
What? Do you need help, sir?
Are you new in town or something? I'm also new in town, looking for work.
He's definitely gonna rob you.
You're
yes, but
something else. You seem like you've got an eye for things. You wouldn't have to be precognitive, are you? You seem like you can see things before they happen.
Well, I can, but they don't help with gambling, if that's what you mean.
Too bad you didn't see me robbing you right now. Give me all your money.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that reminds me of one of my favorite. There's this great bit where this guy with a clipboard like runs up to a random woman on the street. He's like, "Hi, can I speak with you, emote? Yeah, I'm doing this survey.
Can you
Like,
defend yourself if you're getting mugged?
if you were approached with a mugger on the street, how able to defend yourself would you be?" She's like, "Not very good." And he's like, "Good, give me your money." And he pulls out a gun. It's so good. Oh man, I miss on the street bits. Like SNL used to do so many stuff like that. It's just not a thing that we do anymore. I don't know. Anywho, yeah, this guy is wanting to do some work with you. He basically wants to join your party.
You'll have to come talk to everybody else, but I'm sure they'd love to meet you.
All right, sure. Where are they?
I point over at their spaceship while I go in town to buy a cowboy hat before I go back.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Look,
and
you.
like, by the way, they probably need some water. The salamanders do okay, but they, out in the desert, they need drinks.
Thank you. You haven't. You didn't give them water at all?
I
feel
just
like
got
that's
into town.
You're right, my bad.
All right, so
I
spend one can lid to get yourself a hat of your choosing. Spend another to refuel your salamander.
All right.
And then you spend another one to buy yourself a honey bun.
You know what? You're right. You would want a honey bun on his way back. When Paimon comes back, he gets a honey bun in one hand, a lizard, and a cowboy hat on.
You made out like bandits. Silva's like, I hate it here. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to steal. Nothing of value. Meanwhile, this child's coming back with a handful of... And again, these are can lids, so their edges are sharp. So, and you're just holding an armful of them.
It's like barbed wire.
I go over to Faraday still, riding the gecko, and I just hand him the 7 can lids that I have left. Go, here you go.
Here you go.
If that lizard makes a mess, it's up to you and Paimon to clean it.
I haven't given him a name yet. Do you think there's anything good?
Paimon too.
Oh, hold on.
Paimon Moo.
Min Moo!
Your guys' naming convention is not that great. But yeah, now you have 2 mounts in both games.
Now listen to this, Lozy. If Moonji ever hears that me and you starts having a gambling addiction.
Also, after you watered it, it just started leaving a brown trail through the town street, walking back up to the ship.
Did you get it disentangled?
It literally looks like sludge as it leaves this wet poop trail.
Hello guys, this is Atlas.
Wait, are you talking about Jerome?
No, I'm talking about the gecko.
I thought you named the gecko Jerome or Jamal or what is it? I'm pretty sure you named it already.
I don't remember naming it.
All right, it's named Atlas now, I guess.
The only reason I went with Atlas is because
you called it Joel. That's right. You called it Joel.
Joel.
Yeah, and then you
Joel
went
more.
gambling. You just keep naming it different things.
Let's go.
Come on, Darius. Let's get over here. But no, Joel. I do like Joel. I forgot I named him Joel.
Okay.
Sorry, it's Joel. Man, there's so much to do in this town, so we should stay here.
Clean it up now.
Paimon grabs some rags and starts cleaning up the brown trail that Joel leaving. Going back into town.
Yeah, It's literally like 100 feet long.
Paimon, don't worry about the stupid town. Just clean the ship.
Okay.
Get in a diaper.
We get him like a diaper?
It's
Yeah,
done now.
Faraday, can
It's
you
done
make a
now.
diaper?
No.
Until it's potty trained, Faraday make it a diaper.
It did like leave like like a black line behind it for 70 feet, and then the rest of the 30 feet was just like rubbing against the ground.
Does that random guy follow? Was that random guy following him when he came?
Oh,
to
yeah.
No,
I
he
forgot.
came over to you first. And this, I have an image up. Do you guys know what a cockapoo is?
Kickapoo?
I think it's about to see. We should.
No, only
I know.
Silva is watching. Okay.
It's a doggy.
Yeah,
Let me see it.
that's the guy. He's like, my name's Atlas. Was looking for some work, and I can see that you guys are outsiders.
I mean, really, we're just. My whole reason to be here was waiting for the bandits so I can get rid of them for you, and then take some of those.
Just kind of a wanderer, but I know my way around if you want some help or something.
How good are you with setting traps by any chance?
No traps on the ship, Faraday.
Not on the ship this time. Do something
This
else.
time, there's traps on the ship?
I would say that I'm quite experienced with traps, considering that I am one, and they lift up their shirt and they have boobs.
Oh, God.
No, I'm just kidding. No, he doesn't do that.
Look, the main things of
Basically,
interest. Main things of
they were
interest that we
cleaning
got.
up here.
Bandits. Something from the mountains took our engine. The pond was it? What was the word? Ponderosa?
Yeah.
Is that the hotel thing?
Yep.
The Ponderosa sounds like there's something up with it, and then the Strip has some sort of race. What do you know? Do you know anything about any of those four?
Roll 2d6 plus charm.
Five and six.
I know that there's a wyvern wizard that lives up on the mountains, and there's these kind of flying creatures that hang around up there. They seem to be really interested in flying, and I guess went up there to investigate some way to escape this planet, but haven't done so yet. But yeah, whenever new people come into town, they're always, grabbing stuff off of people's ship, making sure that nobody leaves. Not sure if they're trying to make it so that nobody else can leave, or if they're just trying to find a way off themselves. Anyway, yeah, the Ponderosa is kind of a bit of an issue. I hear that it's haunted, so not nobody's coming around trying to stay in that place. But honestly, don't know if that's just local superstition trying to get people from going into it, or what the deal there is. Yeah. They're not doing any favors for us.
Name
In
sounds
fact,
so familiar.
they're actually using currency. They're accepting credits, whatever that is.
So they're probably from off-world.
Yep,
Or at
come
least
down
still
here making a
connected to
big
someone.
stink of things. Stepping on all the little people down here.
How long they been there?
8 months. And not one person has spent a night there.
And they're already haunted?
Yep.
Backwater people and their superstitions. All offense.
All offense. Fuck all of you.
What do you think, Faraday? Is it worth checking out?
I mean, we haven't got in touch with the other two in like a couple hours, so I think it's probably best to check on them first, see if they're alive.
I mean, we can't exactly go where they went. there were zombies down in that hole.
Mm,
And for
I
some
have a-
reason, Alexander doesn't want us to kill the zombies.
Well, it could be dead zombies. I don't think they would want to be left there.
Talking, they slowly hear me whistling coming in with the gecko. Since I
And then
sent
proceed
Alice
the-
for.
And then proceed the scene of me telling you clean it up and yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Hey, Paimon, get in here real quick.
Paimon comes back and is like, hey guys, I made some money, I made a friend, I got a pet. So I was like, fuck off and die.
Guys,
So,
life
Paimon.
is so good. Yes.
Did
Did you get a hat for me?
I know they didn't. I already have a hat. I know they didn't say anything on the
Do
radio,
you?
but yeah, look at my art.
I don't have a hat.
Does that have a hat?
Do you want me to get you a hat, Faraday?
Oh, you've got like a
Sure.
beanie.
Well, it's not a
Okay.
beanie. It's modeled after one of the hats from the Hogwarts Legacy game.
Oh,
Okay, I don't know
What?
what that is.
okay.
I'll pull it up later and show you a better image of what the hat looks like.
Also,
Okay.
Hogwarts Legacy. Are you a racist?
Yes.
I thought it was sexist. What?
I don't know.
I'm a collectionist. What? I'm a collector. I want all the ists.
It's just weird for people to be like, hey, that one person that wrote the book had this opinion, so now anything that's even related to that means that you support that instance. It's just like, that's so many steps.
Yeah.
Oh, nah, homophobic. I'd never be scared of them.
That's just numerologist talk. You guys know
Oh, I need
numerology?
that one. I need to be a new. The study of
Nobody
numbers.
knows Scientology.
No, numerology is people that are like, Barack Obama has 5 fingers. 5 fingers means the 5 pillars of the government. And government is referring to the pyramids, and the pyramids got like the eye of evil, and are like that's why Barack Obama is Satan reincarnated or whatever. Just
So-
like those kind of like schizophrenic people.
So, out of like really bad conspiracy theories that
Yes.
focus on numbers.
Yes.
All right. Interesting.
Yeah.
But oh, what was the thing? But Paimon, I know they didn't say anything on the radio, but did you happen to hear anything from Alexander or Zero before they just disappeared?
No, but I can ask in town while I go buy more hats.
I mean, who would know? No, why would you need more hats?
Because Faraday wants a hat, and then I'm gonna buy a hat for Joel.
I'm gonna buy a hat for my hat.
And then I'm gonna put that
Anyone-
hat on a hat, and I'll put another hat on that, and then I'll wear that hat myself.
Smash it with a hammer! Anyone in town's
There's
not
more
likely
hat
to
than
know
Paimon.
because, for the most part, they avoid that church like the plague. These people are extremely superstitious.
Hey, it's not superstition if it's true. Actually, Allbark says that. He's like, it's not superstition if it's true, and he's just there now.
How'd you get in here? Paimon, did you leave the door open again?
Well, how else was Joel gonna come inside?
You're supposed to close it after you came in.
But then you made me clean everything.
Yeah, clean the ship. I don't care about the outside. The
Yeah, but
outside's
the
already
walkway.
dirty.
But the walkway was dirty, which
You
means I
can
had to leave
fly.
it down to clean
Oh,
it.
don't mind me. I just came in with Fairway. We were up on
Who's
top of the
Fairway?
mountain with.
Someone's losing his mind. He would rather be in the tunnel right now.
What? I'm gonna roll cool see if I let that go.
Okay, yes. Let's see how
Yeah.
cool you are.
Someone's just losing his mind. My mom brought like 5 people home.
That's a 3.
I think you try to be cool, but you definitely make a face that's noticeable to everyone except for Allbark.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If he came with Nick. Yeah.
Look, Mr. Bark, you seem to know a lot of things. You have any idea what may have happened to our? You have any idea what may have happened to our friends or our colleagues? I wouldn't want to be friends with them.
Well, they did. They went down south, don't you know? And then they went up north because
We're not friends.
I already said that. I retracted my statement.
Just have to make sure you know that.
I may have said it too quietly, but I retracted my statement by saying
Alexander has
actually
to
colleagues.
transcend time and space to let you know that he is not your friend.
Also my
said-
friend.
He just pops
said
up
under
beside
his-
you,
We're not.
and then he
But he said-
disappears.
But he did say, I don't know if it was picked up on my mic, but I did say under my breath, wouldn't want to be their friends.
But I thought we were friends. Aren't we all friends?
We're colleagues at best.
Everyone's my friend.
Walk associates.
I could be a friend of Paimon.
There
Thank
I
you,
was, just
Fairy
minding
Day.
my own business, doing a shaman ritual, and I had a spirit vision, and that's when Fairway came up, and he spooked off the rock, and he
Who's
scared
Fairway?
that... What?
Every time he says fairway, it's not clicking in Silver's head. He's asking who fairway is.
He waves towards Faraday.
His name is Faraday.
Local again.
That's what I said.
You said. Well, what do you mean by they went south, then north, then where are they?
No, don't you know? We went up to the top of the peak, but they went down south.
Not.
While they're having this,
Paimon, if you want to prove that you were psychic, find them.
as he says that, Paimon's like halfway out the door writing Joel. Oh, sure.
Wait, did you bring Joel into the ship?
Yeah.
Okay. He can't fit anywhere else in the ship except for the cargo bay. But yeah, you could bring him in. I mean, he could probably squeeze. He's like a salamander, so yeah. But he would take up the entire corridor.
Wait, is it possible for my ghost flame Navi to possess Joel for a bit? To help me with this?
Do you want to spray your new gecko friend with fire?
Fire salamander.
Never mind. I'll just talk to the barrel again.
The barrel.
His flame pack. The like fuel canister that he's got.
It's just funny that.
Alright, roll 3d6 plus weird. And if you want to investigate, or if you want to try and understand what Allbark is talking about, roll plus charm, Silva. I'll give you 3 dice for this.
Ooh, I'm definitely using inspiration. Those are all bad. I do not have much inspiration, but I think I need it for. Let me write that off real quick.
8, 5, 7.
You can ask 3 questions. Or you can ask 2 questions and one of them is explicit. As in, like, you can ask Allpark a bunch of information, but only one question you'll be able to understand.
Well, I think I don't know. I got a 6, a 5, and a 3.
Oh, you used 3 inspiration?
I used 1 inspiration. I have 3 die. Oh, it's 3 for all of them?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's inspiration per die. But also, because I was late, you guys should have each gotten 2 inspiration. So all of you
Then
each
I'll
take
use-
2 inspiration.
Then I'll use 2 then for the 2 twos I got.
Okay. So you got a 6, a 5, and a 3.
4, 6, 5, and a 4.
Okay.
Or yeah.
Yes, I know what you mean. I mean, it's still a mixed success, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
2 successes and a mixed success. You peer down into the church, and you see a hallway that stretches for miles and miles and miles, and you're just going through it so quickly, so fast. And then you, for a split second, see 2 mechanical figures. One of them beefier than the other, one of them more fleshy than the other. And then you continue going faster and faster and faster, and you see that there are other figures in this hallway. At one end, they are fleshy and undead, and the other, they are robotic and undead. That is what you see.
Do I not see like another entrance further down?
You do. Eventually, it starts to open up and have switching pathways, connections to like a turnstile, and it actually opens up into a warehouse and connections and different things and other stuff. And eventually, all of these go upstairs into a very bustling, almost cityscape. Except all of the houses are dilapidated, all of the technology is burnt and broken, and you basically see the Las Vegas Strip.
I think I found.
They are heading up north, and they're going to the Stripe, which would normally be 3 days travel on a mount, but because they're walking, it's 7.
So I got good news and bad news.
What?
What is it?
I'm pretty sure they went to explore that church.
We knew
Bad
that.
news. Yeah. Problem is they went down into a tunnel that's heading to the Strip.
The
And-
Stripe.
Stripe. And there seems to be people going there, but I
Going
did
to
see.
New Vegas.
I did see a couple of other entrances to help us
We're
get to
gonna go
them
kill
pretty
Benny.
quickly.
Why are they going? How do they?
If the game was rigged for
I'm
the
not
store.
sure.
What?
I can't answer that, but that's where they are.
Well, when are they gonna get there?
I would say about a week.
Weak.
A week? A week?
You know,
Silva sits down, puts his head on the console, and just rests there, and just like internally screams.
hold on. Hold on.
Wait, don't you have like,
That's
your
just
farm-
Silva right
farmland?
now. He's doing the
Basically.
Shinji
The
sit.
Shinji pose.
Oh. Well, they're not answering their comms for some reason.
I think it's because they're
But-
underground.
Bulky boy, do you know where we can get in contact with them? And that's the one I want to use, the one where it's understandable what he says.
All right. You just need an answer that's understandable. And he says, no.
Just keep asking the same question 3 times. Eventually you'll understand.
They've made the long trek to Tartarus. There's no coming back from that.
They're going to this. They're not going to Tart.
They're wandering the path of the Underdepths. No mortal has ever come back.
Tartarus sounds dangerous. We should go help them.
Thank
It's
God,
a
me
good
and
thing
him
neither
won't
of them are
move.
mortal.
It's actually not
I
that
think-
bad when you have it with some fish.
What?
Tartarus.
Fish.
Think about tartar sauce.
Total sauce.
This has been a very
We sh-
silly session.
Yes, we had
We-
fucking Glumbo.
Glumbo?
Yo, dog. Can you outrun some zombies?
I do go to Silva and go, there was people, looks like they were gonna meet somewhere in the middle. I'm not sure how long
yeah,
until they meet.
like multiple days from now. If they keep
Maybe.
walking, if they keep going that way. How long? have
That
they
is,
been- How many hours has it been? What are they still doing?
It's been
if
like 10
I
hours.
if I had to guess like 5, he doesn't know time. He doesn't know how long they've been there.
It's been like
Zero has just been
five
saying
what?
jokes the entire
Minutes? Days.
And then for my other question, I'll ask Oliver, do you know anyone fast enough who could probably catch up to them?
You'd have to speak with Charon the ferryman. Get yourself one of those unholy rides.
I want to try an
We're not
unholy
in
ride,
Greece.
but he has an unholy ride. Can you show us, Bart? Can you show us where we could get an unholy ride?
I'm not allowed within 15 feet of the property. But luckily, I don't have feet.
And he gets down on on his paws.
Silver snaps his fingers, points at the new guy, and says, "Hey, new guy, do you know anyone quick enough to probably catch up to them? It may take a long time."
He just
I
got
don't-
here. I'm
I
not
don't
sure he
know.
knows anything.
What? Yeah, I don't know anything
Well, I
about
don't know how long
Thornhill.
you've been here.
I knew that it was an empty homestead that was willing to let newcomers in. So that's what I did. I came out here looking for my own little piece of land, something to do. If y'all want my help, I don't mind helping out, but I don't know anything about this place. Sorry.
Oh, you must be really.
Yes, I'm
came here.
incredibly desperate to come out to Thornhill.
Is that why you were so ready to join a random child in adventures?
That is why I literally sold the only thing I had, which was my mount, to a child who gave me 10 caps. 5 caps.
It just turns to Paimon with a big smile on his face with a cowboy hat riding Joel.
Do you have Joel in the ship?
Yeah, but I'd like to think that since the back was open, he's just sitting in the middle because he was ready to go out until he was asked to do something.
Okay, so you're in the cargo bag, having this conversation with someone in the hall. Okay.
He has alley hearing. It's fine.
Knowing
Yes.
those two, they won't even have to stop for a break. They've been gone for hours. I highly doubt there's anyone in this town who could catch up to them.
Neither of them really need to eat or
don't you have
anything.
like your? Don't you have like your bike that you can use?
I
What is
mean-
it? How wide was the area, Paimon?
You could
It
fit
was
your bike
pretty-
down there.
Yeah, it was pretty wide. A bike should be able to fit in there. And I saw some entrances at the stripe that we could go through to get to them faster, hopefully.
Well, yeah, but they're closer to here, so
I guess it has
the
only been
stripe
like
is pretty
5
far
hours.
on the other way.
You're right. I guess you're right.
Well, someone's gonna have to distract the zombies where we kill them.
Not it!
Wait, you're telling me that there's zombies?
Yeah.
Yeah, kinda.
Not zombies, ghouls, undead abominations.
Like, all right,
It's
yeah,
the
I
same
get it.
thing.
I like this
They're
guy.
all synonyms.
I'll deal with them.
Alright. You keep me distracted so that I can get down that pathway.
So you guys are
And
heading to the
I'll-
church?
Yep.
Yeah, after locking up the ship, making sure everybody is off, including the lizard, especially the lizard.
If they're getting all the shit, Paimon's gonna go and goes, I still got some things to take care of in town. I'll see y'all later.
I'm locking the ship.
That's fine. Just
I'm gonna turn
promise
off
to
the-
come back. I don't want to be left here.
Hey, Paimon, can you come with us real quick?
For what?
For the church. I need something you have.
But
Feeds the lizard to the zombies.
I think I'll stay here. Thank you.
Trust me.
Your lantern is ghostly. It might do something to an undead.
You're right,
Yeah,
but I want Joel to come.
I guess. Well, can you fit in there?
He can fit in the cargo area.
Well, I think a hallway.
No, we're going to the church. Look, I just need y'all to strike the zombies long enough or kill them so that I can get into the hallway.
Yeah.
Aye, Captain. You could count on me and Joel and Faraday, I guess. Faraday's there too.
What are you guys doing?
Go to the church.
Okay.
Yeah, what y'all's plan to distract?
The church
shoot
looks like it's
fire.
about to blow over. It looks like so ready to collapse.
Ah, damn. Hey, Paimon, come by your flamethrower real quick.
For what?
I need to light something. Not zombie, something else.
What are you gonna try?
I put out the MotW cocktail.
Oh, I mean, I could just burn that for you if you want, but I think it'll just end up burning the entire rag.
Well, I mean, this is still kind of the goal. I could chug it before it, like the whole thing.
Okay. Can I try rolling pool to help him make some Molotov cocktails?
I already have some. I just need to light it.
Okay.
Oh, like Molotov cocktails, I assume you automatically have a way of lighting it. Like you, I don't know, just have
But
like
he
a
wants
match or something on you.
Yeah,
to use the ghost flame
Yeah.
for it specifically.
I'm not gonna require you to like carry a torch around. Like, you can just use a Molotov cocktail.
No,
Just
but I think
remember, if you start damaging them, they'll do some sort of weird wail that'll mess with your head.
It was because you tried to infuse the Molotov cocktail into the hive that basically all that you did was fuel them with alcohol, and so that's why they didn't work. But yes,
Okay.
you can just use your Molotov cocktails. That's fine.
Okay, yeah, I'll throw one of my MotW cocktails down.
Just at the building.
But like, they're not like down like kind of at the front door into the hole.
He's trying to Kobe it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll to act under pressure. I'll give you 2d6 plus cool. To try and not hit the church and only go in the hole from outside. This is going to be difficult to do.
I got this.
Let's find out. Okay, yeah, you Kobe it. You toss the Molotov cocktail, and you hear glass shattering, and you don't see or hear anything else.
Or had like burning or anything, or just dead silent.
Just silence.
I'd like to slowly go to the entrance, riding Joel,
Okay.
to see if anything happened with the cocktail.
Are you entering the church with Joel?
Yes.
No.
Joel just like smashes through the walls like it's made of paper. The entire church does start falling apart.
Joel, goddammit! This is supposed to be a silent mission.
Atlas is just like, so are we what? And he just leans over to Sylvan and is like, is it always like this?
Yeah.
This is gonna take some getting used to.
I mean, we work for a group that hired a kid. What do you expect?
Paimon walks Joel back over so he doesn't get hurt and goes, I have psychic powers too. Everyone keeps forgetting that.
Paimon, please roll me 1d6
No
plus
one
tough.
believes you.
Well, I think that Silva has to believe me now. You want me to roll what?
2d6 plus cool.
Okie dokie.
In my head, Alexander
trust
keeps
that.
appearing just to insult you guys and then disappearing.
Like you've implanted like trackers on them that when they hear certain trigger words, they just play recorded messages.
Pretty much. No one's noticed him doing this.
Less cool?
Ruben juice.
Yeah.
And I get crushed by the falling building they walked into.
Yeah.
Seven and a 4.
As Joel starts walking through the church, it does start to collapse, but rather than collapsing towards you, he kind of pushes it away, so the church collapses away from you.
Thank you, Joel.
It does sideswipe someone's house, and it does crush a porta potty in the back, an outhouse.
Do we hear like any screams after it crushes the little outhouse?
So you're like, no, Joel, and then dag nabbit.
I'm not thinking that.
Basically,
Oh no!
the entire church is now not there. It has collapsed into a pile of twigs, and has done no structural damage to anything else. This is a very old building that has not been maintained. But yes, now you basically just have the base floor plan of like the dais at the back that's got stairs leading down. There's a hole in the floor that goes down into the basement, and there are still some pews that are also collapsing in. But now it's just an open concept.
I guess I'll use my flash, go over towards the hole and use my flashlight to see if I can see anything down there.
Roll me 3d6 plus cool.
I'll jump. No, never mind. That's bad too.
Were you about to say that you jumped down there?
Yeah, for a minute.
Jumping anywhere is usually not a good idea.
4, 5, 7.
It's a sarsaparilla.
You quickly make your way across the creaking floorboards and peek down into the hole, and you can see that there are still the piles of viscera and whatnot, and there is the Molotov cocktail that is like splashed against a wall and is like burning, but there isn't that pool of blood anymore, and you don't see any zombies.
That's different.
They've been following Alexander and Zero.
You do see a flickering light in the corner, and you glance over and you can see that there's a hallway. And its floor is also stained with blood.
I'm on.
Yeah.
You failed to mention the zombies followed them.
Oh man.
I don't know if my ride can run over a horde of zombies and survive. I haven't tested that feature.
If only we had
Only one way to
something
find out.
that could ride up the body. He says right while staying on top of.
Joel's tongue flicks out and licks its eyeball.
I could try going in.
You realize they would just take a bite out of you.
That's what I have Navi for.
What?
The little ghost flame is named Navi.
No, I
He
said
cocks
okay.
his flamethrower.
It's a little ghost flame, Navi. They'll protect me.
And what about your
Both like
lizard? What's gonna stop them from biting it?
I don't think they'd want to bite him. He's a little
zombies.
weird.
what's
Just
a
the
little-
optimism of a child, like, no, I don't think they will.
He's a little weird. I don't think they'll want to bite him. He says as if that Joel could hear them.
He covers the lizard's ears. Or at least where he thinks the lizard's ears are.
You're a mechanic / engineer / whatever. I'm gonna pop out. I'm gonna pop out my motorcycle and or my ride, and you take a look. See if you think it can handle running into a few bodies.
So you just activate it right here.
I'm gonna get off of the debris and go back to
Okay.
plane.
Just checking.
maybe to like some solid ground, preferably.
I mean,
Yeah, that's why I went to
it's
flat ground.
pretty sturdy. I did say that it was space travel worthy, so it could probably take like a hit from, some rocks and some bodies or whatever and be fine.
Oh, I thought of an idea.
What?
The sync to what?
What if we got the lizard to ride the motorcycle?
Well, since Joel is a lizard,
if you
and
didn't notice, the bike is me size.
Joel is like you size. You're pretty big. He's pretty big. Y'all are both
I
about
can
the
fit
same
in the
size.
ship.
Are you calling Reds fat?
I never said that. Just looking away.
Look, what's your idea, Bird?
Since Joel
Definitely
can most likely crawl on walls and walk on walls, what if we just ride on top of the wall and just pass the zombies? They can't really hit us from up there.
Atlas is gonna come over to the lizard and say, Seamus, I'm so sorry for what I've done to you.
His name is Joel!
Yeah, you did kind of give up rights for naming him when you sold him to a child.
There are a lot of things that you can regret in life, but there's also so
Yeah.
much time.
I regret saving this kid a few times now.
I'd like to think now he's just slowly taking out the honey bun he bought and eating it.
What the heck is that thing?
It's a honey bun.
Honey, what?
I don't know. It's a sweet little treat. It cost me 1 jar lid.
We had food on the ship.
Yeah, but that food sucks.
It's the nutrient. Like, it's the exact nutrients you need, kid.
It doesn't mean it tastes good.
Well, that's on you.
There's a
Use
difference
some
between
spice.
living and surviving.
All he has to do is use some spice.
You
Yeah,
give
thing is, we
spice
got
to a
that.
kid.
Oh wait, I forgot y'all have different type of spice.
Not
I'm talking
illegal
about, like-
spice.
Salt. He doesn't even use salt on his food.
You guys have salt?
We're from off-world. Look, I won't be able to contact y'all once I'm down there, so I don't know what... I'm going to try to catch up to them. If my bike can't handle the road,
Lizard idea next.
I'll figure it out. What'd you say?
If your bike idea doesn't work, I'm going in.
You realize that it will be a long time before you
Please,
realize.
for the love of God, let the kid die.
Don't worry. Look, Faraday gave me this cool little powder. He says if I'm at rock bottom, I can use it. Nothing.
Oh,
It's
I don't
magic
know the
pixie
laws of your
dust.
planet. I
That's
don't
where
know
the
the laws of your
meth
planet, so I don't know if I should stop you.
Atlas rolls their eyes and says, and maybe next you could try and squeeze your ship down there.
Do you think that would work?
I swear
Maybe if
to
you
God,
tried it.
just shut up and die.
New
you
guy,
sprinkle-
make sure he doesn't do anything to mess up the ship. And Faraday, you make sure new guy doesn't do anything to mess up the ship. I'm gonna go try to catch up to those two. Later.
I like two people play on yours.
Silva, what's the name of your bike?
I did not think to name it.
Okay.
Wow.
Everything I've run into, and you haven't named it. Your bike.
Look, I
Kid.
didn't think about it.
Can I petition to call it the Rex Racer? Nobody gets that reference.
The Knight Rider? Oh, I get that reference. Sorry, that
No, it's
took me a
not
moment.
Knight Rider.
Oh, no?
I don't
What's
get
the
it.
name?
Rex Racer
Is that
is the
one time?
brother of Speed Racer.
Oh, I know Speed Racer exists. I really haven't watched it.
Also known
I've
as
heard of
Racer
this.
X. Which is a spoiler,
Oh,
and it's also the only...
Racer X! Oh, I know who that is.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, if I had to name it something, it would probably be something moon related. But, I'll figure that out,
Okay.
later. He's gonna hop down and then use the jet boots to, like, slow his fall. And he's just gonna go towards the tunnel.
As you use your jet boots, you set the entire room aflame. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, you can make your way into the tunnel. Easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go bike mode and just start driving.
Okay. Yeah, you activate it and you just get on the rails and you go super fast.
That's been an egg point.
For what?
For the shop.
For the what?
Shop.
I think he's talking about artifacts.
Oh,
Find your
shop.
artifact with
Depends on what it is. What is it that you want to get?
The kind of the pinata.
I will say that you can get a pinata in this town, yes. Also, only one artifact can exist at a time, so like you guys can't buy like 50 skeleton keys, you know.
That's fair.
But why not?
Because only one exists in the world.
But once I'm
For
in,
now.
once I'm in the tunnel, am I able to contact them with the radio?
You are no longer able to connect to the ship for long-range communications, so you'll have to get close to them to be able to use short-range communications with just your badges.
Gotcha. I'll just like periodically just test it to see if they can hear me. Probably like give or take every 15 minutes, because I don't know how far they would have made it.
What's the message like?
It's just their names.
Okay. Alexander, 0. God, shut up!
Hits the mute button.
It's like I was saying, I was never loved as a child.
No, actually,
Even
I'm
though you
saying,
still are one?
Where is it? Hang on, no, where is it? This is. Let me get what I'm saying real quick. I'm saying, commie ghosts, but don't know they're dead. I'm gonna steal a rocket so they can fly up and paint the moon pink and draw a linen face on it.
Take an egg point.
What the hell are you talking about?
He's talking about the commie ghost, don't you know? And Aldark's there.
What the fuck?
Rockets.
That stupid dog.
I've mastered forms of instant transmission.
There's no need to fear. Aldark is here.
How does this guy keep disappearing? Like, this is baffling.
No, he doesn't.
I don't know why, but every time you, like, since I don't know the character from Fallout, I just imagine Underdog.
Very much not that.
I know. I don't know why that's what pops into my head.
Do you know what Underdog's greatest villain was?
I only know Underdog from the movie, unfortunately.
Oh my goodness. You
A
guys
cat?
are terrible. Yes, it was Overcat. Take an egg point, Faraday. I know. Great naming schemes, huh?
I give that a solid 9 out of 10.
It was like to think that Alexander and Zero have lost in so much that they're just randomly spouting things.
Nah, that's Alexander ranking one of Zero's jokes. This whole time, Zero is just non-stop telling him different jokes.
And every single time Alexander's like 0 out of 10, and Zero's like, oh, that's my name. I must have broken the scale.
And then he just gets one good one in, so he's like 9 out of 10. That one wasn't half bad.
What would be a 9 out of 10 joke for Alexander?
Definitely dork humor.
2 blondes walk into a bar. You think one of them would have seen it.
Dark humor, he turns off a light.
3 out of 10.
Hunter, what do you call a black guy driving a plane?
Oh no.
A pilot. What were you thinking? Oh, ooh.
Yeah, Paimon, what was no deal?
No, I was just wondering
Wow.
where it could go. And then he just goes, oh, he's just a pilot.
Wow.
That's
Where
all
you
I
going
was
there, huh?
thinking.
6 out of 10.
What do you
Yeah,
call a
they
guy
have
with
to
no
go-
arms and no legs? Matt.
Doesn't matter, he won't come over.
Matt, that's a good one. I like that one.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Locks
Not
the
Matt.
door. Ah, I see.
I see.
I wanted to steal the joke, but that would have been mean.
I see, said the blind man to his deaf son as he peed into the wind, saying,
Shut
it's
the
all
fuck
coming
up.
back to me.
That was an interesting combo of words.
8 out of 10.
Okay. Silva is lost to communication, so what are the rest of y'all doing?
Paimon
You would
waits.
think you've run out of jokes by now.
Can I just say that, like, I made this whole town, I made a bunch of NPCs, I made a lot of side quests and, like, things to interact with, and you guys were like, the boring hallway that goes to nowhere. Let's all go there.
Well, I want. I
I
wanted
wanted
to stay.
to go there. You guys followed me.
I wanted to stay in
We've been
town.
walking for 7 days.
I
hey,
turned.
hey, that's my time. Go
How
finish
long
some
did-
side quests.
That's his vacation, being locked in a bunker away from you
Getting
guys.
away from you guys.
With 0.
Look, it would have been fine if we left you on the planet, but we need to bring Zero back.
How long would it take for me to go back to the town riding Joel?
Like a couple minutes.
Okay, then I'm just gonna ride back to town. Oh wait, I go to Faraday and say, can I borrow the caps? Yeah, caps.
Sure.
Thank you. I'll be back, and I'll bring you a hat this time.
Wait, you didn't buy him a hat the first time? What did you spend that money buying a hat on? Oh, just a Joel hat?
No, for my hat. Now I'm getting Joel and him a hat.
You went
No,
and bought
you
hats
just, like,
earlier.
Go buy him a hat. No, what I'm
No.
imagining, he's doing it one at a time. He goes, buys one of them a hat, goes back, and then goes.
I went to
got
the
this
hat
at-
store, but I couldn't remember who would want a hat, so I bought Joel a hat.
I got stopped
Do you want a hat?
midway.
Okay. You go back to town, and what are you buying?
I'm buying a hat for Joel and a hat for Faraday.
Okay. How
But
big
then I
of a
get
hat do
distracted
you
and
buy
my-
for Joel?
I buy him one of those really small ones that have like a little, what's it called? A little string that attaches to it.
Oh, okay. I thought you'd get him like a
Like
really
one-
wide sunbonnet or something.
Nah, he's too cool for that.
Okay. It's a she, but
She, Joel.
she Joel. Me Tarzan. She Joel.
And before I go back, since I probably won't go back for a bit, I put the other hat on top of my hat.
Okay. So you're balancing Faraday's hat on top of your hat.
Yep, wearing two hats at once.
And how is it?
Allbark is just
it's-
in the middle of the street pointing at you, being like, "There he is! It's the sign that I told you about! The fourth comer!"
And to me with like a baseball cap on with a regular fucking cowboy hat on top of it.
And people are just looking at this like, is this the sign of the apocalypse? Like, what am I looking at?
Hearing that he's being
Oh.
called the apocalypse, he kind of wants to show off a bit, so he grabs his flamethrower and shoots it in the sky.
Please roll me 2d6 plus stuff.
Plus tough. Could I run plus charm?
Do you have a move that lets you do that?
You're right, my bad. I do not.
All right. If you had spell slinging, you could have used weird.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh, 2 6s. Okay, yeah, you spray some fire into. Actually, you know what? That big invisible bird was coming back down again. You spray it with fire, not because it was coming down now that the sun's setting, where it's cool. But you spray it with fire, and it just flies off again. And then Allbark is like, "See what I tell you? He defended the town."
I'm just doing my duty.
I'm doing my part. Oh man, I miss Helldivers.
The Helldivers.
Did you say play Helldivers?
Yeah.
I don't have time.
Yeah, right now,
I'm too
go
busy.
play Helldivers.
All right, the session's over. I'm gonna go play Helldivers. Actually, you know what?
Good
Screw you
session,
guys.
everyone. Good session.
That's right. No, I'm kidding.
Screw you guys. He just doesn't come back.
let's get everyone into the tunnel and then we'll call it a session.
Okay.
Paimon, you come back after buying your hats and stuff, and
Oh no, I wasn't gonna come back for like a while. I was gonna let them come back when they were done.
okay.
I was just gonna help out like everybody around it.
All right, Faraday, what are you doing then?
I feel like I go get like a pinata, just because.
Okay, you guys just go into town. I think Atlas is gonna go with you, and he's just like, "Are we just going on a shopping spree? What is this?"
Kinda.
Peter, what is this?
I could follow him down there, but we're gonna be in there for like a week. And we don't have proper stuff for that kind of trip. We'll probably starve midway.
You
So,
know,
might as well just
I said I was desperate, but I'm kind of not desperate enough to go underground for weeks. I think I'll try and find my own way. You know what? I'll watch your ship to make sure no one steals it. I'll stay here.
Don't, Faraday, don't.
Oh no.
Points a gun at him. I insist.
No, that's quite all right. I think I'll just I'll stay here and hold down the fort.
Probably just come like a shopping trip with us, and we'll look around for a more convenient way. How does that sound?
I was looking for a job, and it seems like you guys don't have anything for me, so I'll take my business somewhere else. And Atlas leaves.
Can't argue with that logic, damn it.
I would have
He's
argued.
desperate. He's not this desperate.
He goes and helps Marmalade with her homestead, and they live happily ever after.
That's sweet.
Until the
You don't have to
fire
say it so
makes
condescendingly. That's
No, I
sweet.
didn't need to.
Oh, I'm so happy for them.
God, I hope they live a long and happy life.
That should shoot him on sight.
Committed double homicide?
Good luck living a long and
It's only
fruitful life when
homicide
your
if you
house
get
is on
caught.
fire.
I may be the guardian. I may be their god, but I'm also an angry god.
I lost my kids today, so now nobody can have any kids. This is retribution.
I had Paimon on my last Molotov cocktail just because.
All right, what are you guys doing? You go and spend some time in town, and now you're done. Because I say you're done. So now what do you do?
Since we haven't had any comms from Faraday or Silva, or Faraday and Silva, from anyone, I turn to Faraday and go, do you think I should try going in? They haven't said
What?
anything.
I mean, we know where it leads, so we probably could just like start up the ship a little bit and like stay low to the ground and go straight there.
I'm more worried about the people that they'll end up meeting.
Yeah, we could possibly like be there before they get there. No matter what, we're gonna be like a whole couple hours behind them, even if we start now. I'm like on foot.
How about we try entering from the other
Then
way,
maybe stay out of our
where the sh-
business.
where the stripe is? How about we enter from there?
Sure.
Alright, we start heading through the stripe where I saw the other entrance in. Not safe house, cabin? Is it?
Cabin in the woods.
Cabin in the stripe?
Hey. You.
God's yawning.
Yeah, because you guys are boring me to death. So you just
Then maybe
ride
go
Joel
watch someone
over
else,
to the
God.
destroyed church.
Not the church. We are going to the stripe. It's to enter at the abandoned safe house or whatever it was. Through the other entrance.
Oh, you guys are gonna go to the stripe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you get in the ship and you fly over there?
Yep, and try to find the other entrance I found. Or exit, technically.
Yeah. 300 miles away.
Yeah, do it.
Great.
Alright, and that's where we're on tonight's
when
session.
The guy,